Episode 128
I ain't got no taste of
of the Critically Unfocused Podcast.
This nigga's really.
Did you just start the episode while eating a rib?
We've been trying to do this for the past 45 minutes.
That's crazy.
All right. Listen,
This is episode 128, right?
it's episode 128. It's our first live show. We're all in the same place, and Blake is showing his fucking ass, smacking down a Tupperware full of ribs.
You are wild.
Mid-show. How are you going to play the music to start the show? You got grease all over your fingers now. What you about to
I
do?
didn't pull up no more. I'm sorry.
You're talking with ribs in your mouth. They can hear the ribs.
First off,
That's crazy.
don't talk about my mouth as another man.
Take the meat out your mouth when you're talking to other men. Our audience is 98% men. You got meat in your mouth.
Tyrell took this. So
Hey, I was thinking about that the other day, though. What's our demographic? Like our listener demographic?
what's the demographic of the bleep store?
That's crazy. It's definitely not that demographic. I tell all them motherfuckers not to.
Oh.
Hey, tilt the camera my way a little bit. I can't see myself.
Seriously though, like what? Like
I think it's probably 98% men between the ages of 18 and 40.
What's the press ratio of our
Well, I know
audience?
my wife doesn't listen to it. Does your wife listen to it?
No, she doesn't. She tried. She doesn't understand anything we're talking about.
Exactly. So I know Hallie listens. That's the only female I can confirm listens to our show.
I don't even have the fucking.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Are you laughing?
All right.
nah, I know some women that will listen.
Oh,
to our
okay.
podcast.
Yeah, well, every once in a while. But that's probably of the number of listeners we get, we probably get 2-3 lady listeners.
My
Hey,
homegirl said we're pretty funny though.
if you're a lady listener, reach out to us on Twitter.
What'd she say?
Episode 3.
No, I'm
Like,
saying,
not too long ago.
I'm like, when were y'all talking that she said it to you?
No, like she listened.
He's asking like, was it before or after you beat?
All right, that's crazy. It's my friend.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, no.
Jamal's Mr. Friendly.
No, we
now.
call him all.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But no, she's like, hey man, your friends are funny. She was saying like, yo, I can tell that you guys are like really friends. You guys are like, yeah, like, oh, this my niggas.
Them my niggas.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Bitch, you thought.
hey man, it took us over 150 episodes to make it happen.
For real, if you look at the feed, I don't know what number it is in the feed.
I mean, this is episode 128. I know we've done a lot of like draft shows.
Yeah,
we
y'all
did
did
the football
doing the
recaps.
Mondays for a while.
There's got to be 150 episodes before
R.I.P. to the Monday show.
before it happened. Yeah, shout out to snitches.
Once we get, once one of them hit the lottery and get that fucking the lawyers, it's up. We up. Monday goes back.
We are here recording from the undisclosed location.
No, the shittiest 4-star Tacoma, probably only one. Go look it up.
We're at the Howard Johnson on 96 and
Might as
Hosmer.
well be.
Man, I'm excited, man.
Power might cut out this.
Hey, look,
episode.
I look forward every weekend to getting on, seeing my niggas' faces on my computer screen. Now I get to see them in real life. This is crazy.
Hopefully the audio cool. If not, I mean, it's probably your headphones.
If
Buy better
it's not,
ones.
you're gonna listen anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
We have the most lavish microphone setup right here.
Direct all negative feedback to Blake.
please.
It's on my computer, so that's crazy.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Or my microphone.
It's all
It actually has nothing to do with me. It's actually all Jamal's fault. So.
honestly seeing Jamal's
He's got barbecue sauce all over everything.
That is racist.
seeing Jamal's microphone here and seeing that he has a stand makes me even more upset that every week he's like moving his microphone.
I move
40.
around and then sometimes I set it up. It just
He only Polish it closer when we're talking about Trevor Lawrence.
I'm tired of people online saying about how I've been tired of niggas in the barber shop talking about.
Don't never show us the people though.
hey man, shout out to mid man. Trevor Lawrence is mid this year, but hey, sometimes mid hit.
Mid is Bomani said it this week. Mid isn't bad. Mid is
Yeah.
average. If you
Bro.
mid, like
He's hit the point where you can't keep him on your fantasy team though, because at this point,
Yeah.
like,
Oh no, hell no.
yeah,
you're
like,
getting 14.
you got to be in like a 20-man league.
Yeah,
Or
mid
two
ain't bad.
quarterback.
Like sometimes you smoke mid, like oh yeah, this got me from my damn high.
That's
Like
what
think about it, you don't want to smoke some of that crazy shit all
I don't know
the
what they're
time.
talking about.
I do.
Like,
No, I do.
I don't know what
I
they.
Nah,
usually,
some of
I
that-
usually want to be high as well.
Nah, some of the weed be looking like crack now. I be seeing like blue and green crystals and
They,
shit on it.
yeah, moon
We
rocks
be
and
looking
shit.
like we be looking
Yeah.
like fucking kryptonite and all this other crazy shit.
I don't
now.
know what they're
I
talking
be seeing
about.
like white powder all weed and shit. Now. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this? I know that's not fucking powdered
Weed?
sugar.
I have to. Nope, can't be near that. No, sir.
Nah, man.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Blake does meth. Whatever. Anyway, all right. How was your guys' weeks? We still have a regular show to do.
Fuck that shit.
Jamal, how was your week, bro?
Just working.
Just- yeah.
You don't pull that shit when you sit here with us. That's crazy.
Nah, man, just I really don't be doing that.
Oh, what'd you play?
Spider-Man, I'm close to the end. I'm close to
Alright.
the end. Shout out to Spider-Man, that shit's fine. If you are playing that. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying it.
I beat Spider-Man. I'm about to spoil it for him.
I kind of know what happens at the end, but then I know like I know they're
two.
definitely setting up for the.
Somebody else wants to be
I did.
They're gonna make a trilogy. They're definitely setting up the trilogy for Spider-Man. But no, like that shit is dope, man. Insomniac did their thing. I'm super excited for the Wolverine game that they got coming out. Have you guys? I kind of fuck with the Wolverine suit on the game.
I haven't got there.
I haven't used it. That shit's ass.
That shit's hard. I like because they got the they got the animated series colorway that's like blue and yellow. They got the X-Force colorway where it's like gray with like the black. They got the black and yellow that's like, or the brown and the orange.
That's the one. I remember that from the Odyssey 1 game.
Yeah, like that shit's hard, man. So
did y'all have a Sega? You have a Sega?
Mm-hmm. I had a Sega Genesis.
Do you have an X-Men game on there?
Probably, I think I did.
That shit was tough. Where you had like assists like Marvel vs. Capcom.
Mm-hmm.
So like you couldn't like pick Angel, but you get a button to bring him in, and you come to the side like I can't make noise. It's like some fucking screaming noise, but you shoot this shit at the same time. That man. Bring back side scrollers. Like, what happened to those?
I do fuck with side scrollers.
They did
what was that? Broforce?
Broforce was fun.
There was a second one.
Yeah. No, they just did a PS5 update.
Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage is back now, right?
Yeah, Streets of Rage and Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles.
That was good. That was good. I got that on my Switch.
Yeah,
we played that shit. When we played that right before the Super Bowl, I think.
Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, Jamal made me.
Oh yeah, I
played at my house.
Yeah, I remember that.
On the Switch?
No, we played on the PlayStation. We just downloaded and played.
Okay, yeah,
that was the last couch co-op I think I've ever played. First and last.
They got the Usagi Jimbo DLC for that game now.
You just made that up.
No, dead ass.
Is that a fucking soy sauce?
What the fuck is Usagi Jimbo?
Usagi Jimbo, yeah. It's
Shut your dumb
Usagi?
USAGI, nigga. Yeah, it's It's a rabbit.
You think you can lie to us because you go to a comic book store? That's crazy.
Blake, how was your week?
It's a rabbit samurai.
It was better before Jamal came to this 4-star establishment started lying to me. Let's go. It's been straight, man. I got on the Peloton earlier this week and quickly found out that I'm not the fastest man in Colorado. Did some of that.
You're not the fastest man in your house.
No, I mean, I am.
Stop. I'm the only man in
the house. Yeah. So, that's crazy.
I meant to say not the fastest person in your house. My bad, Bree.
Yeah. Did some of that. I've been obviously I'm on the road here traveling. So that's been cool. I mean, it's been cool seeing family. It's been cool seeing friends. I don't get to do this shit often. It's especially nice to do this before the holidays.
Yeah, for sure. Feeling all festive and shit.
Yeah. No. Sorry, I'm gonna sad us out a little. My mom sent me some shit last night. We went to Dentai Fung. Have y'all been there?
Oh yeah. Fucking love that place.
Do you do?
Yeah.
I feel like everything I've been into has had like a hot water squirting out of it.
Yes, that's my favorite part.
I
can't afford that place.
Freaky bitch.
That's my favorite part. I don't like dumplings from anywhere else because Dentai Fung, they got the soup in there. You gotta get that.
Our
soup.
friends have been inviting us over for dumplings and told us that Dentai Fung was their favorite places they used to live out here. And
that shit was fun.
Now I'm not going to ask for dumplings. I'm sorry. That shit was I was not a fan.
They can invite me because I fucking love Dentai Fung. That shit is gas.
You fancy. But yeah, I went there with my mom and sister last night, and mom sent me some shit after that shooting. It was like this video on YouTube. It was talking about like it's probably less prevalent for y'all because y'all live here where your parents are.
Exactly.
But it was like, hey, like if over the next 20 years, like you may like see your parents like another like 40 times. Yeah. So it's like try to like whatever, like make those shits like as important as possible. I was like, damn, like that's fucking crazy. Like
I saw that same video where it's like, yeah, if I see my mom twice a year, which I feel like is a lot, but that's 40 times in the next 20 years before she passed away. That's not a lot. Especially when you think of like, obviously at one point you live with your parents and see them every single day. Yeah. And it's like, even I live 10 minutes from my mom and I see her twice a month, which is still a lot.
A lot more than me.
That's not a lot compared to every single day. So yeah, that's especially because we had to live with my mom for a month. So it's kind of weird now not living with her. I texted her today. I was just like, I miss you.
Yeah.
It was like, where does your mom think you are right now?
Probably at the house. Yeah.
Dumbass. Fuck out of here. Jamal lives, he can see his mom's house from his house. He go over there once a week.
I see my mom every week.
All right.
Probably like twice.
All right,
if I gotta like
keep that shit up.
Like over there.
Nah, yeah, that is sad though.
I do kind of miss seeing my dad on a regular basis. I just like bothering my dad, like like dumb shit.
I mean, it's cool that like FaceTime exists though, because
for sure
it's like 2 clicks and you can
my
see
dad
everyone.
got an Android. That nigga be able to call me on like Skype.
Just tell him on WhatsApp.
He a green bubble nigga.
The quality don't be the same though. It definitely don't be the same.
I feel like that's
Apple to do with
WhatsApp for like cheating.
Shit.
Cheating and international travel. Yes.
Yeah.
I have WhatsApp because when I lived in Germany, so I have a group
besides
that's
that.
still on there.
Nah, shout out to WhatsApp.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's got to be extra ass because you have a kid. So it's like, if I'm only going to see my mom 40 times, that means my kid's only going to see the grandparent like 40 times.
And I grew up like going to my grandparents every summer. And I had one grandma that lived in town and then one that lived in Everett. So yeah, like I would see the one that lives in town every Sunday. We go to church every Sunday. She'd be there. We go there.
I used to know people that when we were kids, like they have like family that lived out of state and they'd be gone for the whole summer. I guess you could do that. Just send her on.
That's how it was. One summer, because that's when my parents got divorced. They sent me and my sister up there with our dog, and the dog runs. It's like my grandpa just attached him to like this fucking cord that goes across the backyard. Yep. And it's just still hanging up there.
It's never
over 20 years ago.
No reason for it to come down.
It's still up there.
No reason for it to come down.
He had a dog and didn't put the dog on that shit. The shit's still up there.
That's kind of weird. Then.
Yeah,
it's still there.
Shout out my grandpa.
That's funny.
My grandfather was a dope individual. You go to the Indian reservation. Now, I don't know if I can call it that. I apologize if I can't. To buy salmon and smoking the salmon and send it to all the family members. So shout out to my mans.
Hey, don't send me some.
Hey,
I want to try some.
Can he come on the show?
Nate Dog, my dog.
Yeah. Or can he send me some smoked salmon tips?
No, next I got some in the freezer right now. And if I went up there, I'd have something to give to y'all. But I didn't. It's Everett. That's just far as fuck.
I fucking love smoked salmon.
From Tacoma, isn't it? You know, like
it's like an hour.
It's an hour.
Probably like depending on when you leave in the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
It took him an hour back when
it took him an hour to get here from Renton.
Mm-hmm.
I should tell her far away.
Yeah.
I'm getting a smoker this summer. I'm about to be on my fucking.
Get a pellet grill.
Oh, like the Komodo kind of joint?
No, like a Traeger or a Pit Boss.
Oh, okay.
Not, so probably not, you get a Pit Boss. Come to my side with the Pit Boss. My dad got a Traeger and got scammed.
How you get scammed?
Bought the shit from Costco. It was the last model they had, so it was the floor one. Somebody slapped their own QR code on the shit for like how to set the shit up, and he kept going through the steps and ended up paying the money for nothing. So he.
Shut the fuck up.
Look out for y'all parents. He handed me a phone today. He's like, Blake, how do I get rid of these? This shit was just spam notification after another one saying that your phone has a virus, over and over again. He has an Android though, but I told him like, Dad, like, go get an iPhone. Like,
oh, you got an Android nigga too?
He made it $150 for it. I was like, he don't have like the Galaxy. He has like the J something.
Yeah. Oh, the J7 or the J9. That's the phone that when I worked at T-Mobile, old people would be like, yeah, I want an iPhone. And we'd be like, hey, have you seen this phone? Because it was like, I could get the same amount of money. I'll be selling you this and I don't have to do none of the work.
But here's the crazy part. His work phone is an iPhone.
Of course.
And I'm like, if you know how to use that, and you're not,
might as well just get an
iPhone. I'm seeing it picked up. Like we were trying to talk to my grandma today, his mom, and like he was moving through the iPhone effortlessly, like trying to do the Android shit. He's like, Blake, how do I? I was like, that's your phone. Don't ask me that. I don't have an Android. Jesus. So I was like, just go get an iPhone, bro. Like, I know, like you could probably can't get the 15 titanium home commercial, but they probably got like the 14 in there for like the same price you paid for that J phone.
Yeah,
so and it's gonna be light years ahead of what you're doing right now. I'm actually going to tell him that we don't know how Tyrell has discounts.
Oh, shit.
He might work at Costco. I don't know.
I do. I work at the Costco store.
Yeah.
Selling iPhones only.
Exactly.
Ass. You selling ass.
He works at iFixit and sells broken ones. Allegedly.
Ass.
That might be worse than that. Why do you keep saying I sell ass? The fuck is your problem? We're in a hotel room, dog. Some jokes aren't appropriate right now.
People are probably hearing this through the bits too. So.
Yeah, hey, you getting a free
show. We have an audience actually right now, so shout out to them.
Shout out to everybody selling pussy out of this hotel tonight.
All right.
Shout out to the hoes on Hosmer.
Shout out to Hosmer.
Just kidding. Get your life together.
Yeah.
You selling ass in front of a Bass Pro Shop. Get your shit together.
Yo, in front of Wingstop.
Selling ass in front of a Bass Pro Shop is fucking crazy.
You want to put ass in front of
that Bass Pro Shop is a block wide too. You know they be working that.
That Bass Pro Shop is big as fuck.
It used to be a movie theater.
It's big as fuck.
I saw the first Pokemon movie there.
My cousins lived off of 72nd, so we go to that one all the time before the Lakewood one.
Mm-hmm.
The thing.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I remember the Tobey Maguire. I saw the first Spider-Man movie.
Man, fuck those movies.
Damn. But you gotta get Sam Raimi, my nigga.
What I got against it is that one Christmas is at my mom's house, and like my mom was like, this is before my mom had the bag. She was always doing the best for us, and we lived. She lived in Milton, like down the street from like. It's down the street from Always. She lives on that side of it.
Yeah, that's
so, it's called Milton.
No, I'm saying like
like
once you go across like that,
you would know. I'm not gonna say why you would know, but you would know. But either way, there was some presents on the street for us, and like one of the presents I knew was Animal Crossing. So she was like, "Hey, it was Christmas Eve. You Blake and Taylor, y'all can open one present early." And I was like, "Okay, I know these two right here, these box shapes. This is a game shape. I'm gonna grab this one." I opened the shit. It was Spider-Man 2, the movie. And I had to wait till Christmas to get Animal Crossing.
That movie was hard.
Fuck that movie.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you,
that's crazy.
I used to hate getting DVDs for Christmas or like a birthday because it's like I'm gonna watch this shit like once or twice.
Oh,
I did like to run movies back a lot, but like just give me that on a Wednesday. It's $14.
but I'm saying, like, as an adult, there were a few things I regret more in my childhood than how I reacted to that gift.
Oh,
because I know she was doing the most to get that gift.
Like, fuck.
Yeah, I was disappointed as fuck watching the movie.
You cried watching the movie.
Hey, do y'all remember like the times before y'all parents had like good jobs and was making like decent money?
Yes.
Keep it a buck.
My entire life.
You remember?
I tell you all the time I was poor.
Hey, Blake, keep it a buck.
What are you talking
you
about?
You my nigga. I relate to you a lot. Come on.
Do you remember the time?
I just told you a time.
That's
my mom.
No, I remember we stay off the. I remember living. Fuck it, I'll say it on
you
here.
You lived in the Drake.
I lived at the Drake and Aladdin Camelot, bro.
I remember Aladdin Camelot.
Yeah,
that's my.
I remember. It was like
that's the trap.
The earliest memories I have is I remember we lived on base for my parents were in the Army, and then I remember living at Aladdin Camelot. I remember like not having cable, or whatever. I remember when we first got cable. Dead ass, I swear I watched Scooby-Doo for like 12 hours straight. Because like some of my earliest memories, I remember watching like the Bulls and like Utah Jazz finals with my parents, whatever.
It was 10 years later.
Yeah, because I remember my pops worked at the swap meet off South Tacoma Way.
No, that makes a lot of sense. Why you are so like older than your like actual age,
bro. I remember he was selling he used to sell chains and incense. And then I forgot where my mama worked at because I remember when my parents first moved off base, we stayed at you know where the Valero gas station is off 72nd?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Those little condominiums, those
right behind the gas station,
like right next to them.
Oh no,
nigga. So
that shit is terrifying. Actually,
nigga, we used to live there. I think it was the first place we lived when my parents got off base or out the military. It was me, my mom, my dad, my grandma.
Oh no!
2 of my aunts and my
nigga,
uncle.
what?
One apartment?
And we all stayed in there together, bro.
In one apartment or all in that apartment complex?
Nigga, in one spot together. Like dead ass. I remember.
Oh, y'all was family.
Yeah, dog, I'm telling you. Yeah.
Y'all a real African family. That's crazy.
Dog, I'm telling you. I think my mom's family came up with her when they like, leave Georgia and come stay with her out here in Washington when she got the military. Then I remember we lived at Aladdin Camelot.
I feel like people in the military be making too much money for that have to be.
No, they got out. Though. They were both enlisted too, right?
Yeah, both my parents. That's how they.
So they weren't making shit. They probably got out like an E5, E6.
Yeah. Then I remember because when we moved into the Drake, that's when I remember getting cable for the first time. And I remember watching Scooby-Doo like all fucking day. Yeah. Like I've never had cable before, and I got a small TV.
You are not supposed to be who you are right now.
No, I'm
you're supposed to be like. Criminal.
You're supposed to be how you look.
And then I remember, I went to Southgate in Lakewood, and then second grade, I remember we moved to the house. I was 9'6", and then that's when I kind of started noticing like subtle changes.
I have my own bedroom now.
Dog, I had my own room. I had a TV in my room, and then I remember getting a PlayStation 1 for my birthday, and then I remember I just came home one day after we moved to the house, whatever. I just came home randomly, and my dad, oh man, I got you something. I'm like, bet, what is it? We had the Sega Dreamcast, and then I remember y'all remember that nice ass bike shop off South Tacoma Way, off kind of like my 56.
Oh, it was down there, yeah. That shit was deep,
nigga. I had a fucking red line bike.
Damn, that was the shit we would dream about.
Yeah, that was. You
had gyros, huh? The shit with the handlebars you spin all the way around.
Dog, because I remember my dad was like, yo, this is a nice ass bike. Don't be letting niggas ride your shit.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Because I remember, that's crazy. I remember, you know how people used to put pegs on their bike and all that shit so they always put them? My dad was like, nah, you're not putting that cheap ass shit on your fucking bike.
God damn.
You put that bullshit on like mongooses and other bullshit like that.
Mongoose. That's hate. That's hate. I talked to you.
It's crazy.
And then I remember just like having
you describing this glow up does not help any of the rumors that were about your father when we were in school.
Nah,
but us not knowing what he did for work.
But the rumors all came from him. That was the funniest part.
Yeah, like I remember, I just forgot what he did.
Your dad definitely was like either in the CIA or knew somebody in the CIA.
Your
dad might have been Franklin from Snowfall.
I remember being broke, dog.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, overnight, you niggas had all the money in the world.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I remember.
Yeah, he did have a Porsche.
Yeah, nigga pulled up in a Porsche. You went from being broke to a Porsche in like 5 years. I don't know.
That's crazy. That's you can't do that shit today.
I had like all the game systems. Only system I got that I did by myself. I got a PSP. Shout out to my cousin Julian. You know what it is, my nigga.
Hey, shout out to Julian.
He gave me his, and then he ended up getting another one. He just gave it to me. That's my nigga. But
damn,
yeah, I remember being broke, bro. I remember, and then I remember my parents getting better jobs. I'm like, oh shit is up now. I'm like, I got a lot of nice shit. I remember whenever new Jordans would come out, my dad would go to the store. I get a pair. I remember when the 17s came out with the suitcase. My dad copped a pair.
That's probably still probably the craziest release of my lifetime that I can think of.
I remember
the suitcase is fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
When the 19s came out,
only the gangbangers had them at Hunt.
Yeah, I remember when those came out. I remember like
they used to piss me off. People that have free lunch had better shoes than me. I used to get so mad.
That's what I was about to say. We were broke growing up too, but we were hella resourceful.
We would have cable and shit. The free lunch. I remember when I was hella mad about the free lunch shit, whatever. Because I remember, your parents would like kind of run like the same shit, whatever. So I remember, like school lunch was like they want you to be like
$2.75.
Yeah, there we go. I remember that. And
like, that shit would be. I'll be paying in quarters, and I get the shit out my dad's change jar in his room.
I remember my mom used to give me like, man, goddamn, Jamal, how many coins you need? Like, man, all right, whatever. Just give
What's funny because then the reduced price lunch was like 40 cents.
Niggas just spend like 30, 40 cents.
And then it would be free.
And then like you be mad, like, man, how the fuck I don't get this lunch?
Because we're poor.
Dog, I remember your parents will break it down like, yo, this is what we fill out this form, right? This is what the system wants your parents to make it a combined household.
Yep.
For nigga,
like $30,000.
Nigga, that should be like $30,000. Nigga, imagine having two parents at home and only $30K getting pulled in there.
It's not a lot of money.
That ain't shit.
Where do they work?
Nigga, even today, if you go look at like getting those like the government loan for buying a house, like if a 2-person household, you can make like $48,000 a year.
That's what FHA is at?
Yes.
Dog, I've been telling people to go get that shit before they start making money.
People be telling me in America that, and we looking like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
So you really should just buy a house when you get out of high school.
Basically, yeah. Just buy a house. You got to stay there for 5 years.
I'm gonna look at Washington. Do I look at like probably by district? You think? Or?
Pierce County probably is the.
I remember getting it out the mud.
You got it out the mud for like 5 years, and then you were spoiled.
I'm fucked up. I can't type. I'm gonna show you all this.
This nigga some bullshit.
We got Blake drunk as fuck before we did this live show. So if it's 3 hours long, it's the hotel bar.
Blake drank 2 doubles before coming upstairs.
Hey man, put me some coke in here. God damn, this shit strong as hell.
Better than your what did you drink? Hennessy eggnog last episode?
I did do
that.
I did do that. I can't even find the line. Okay.
Put more in there, you jackass.
Either way, you were saying, can we remember before like our parents like had good jobs, but like definitely not with my my dad, because my parents got divorced when I was young, and my dad, he was the one who like had us like full time and then like stayed in the house that they bought together.
Yeah.
And then my mom, she like her first place she moved back to her parents' house up in Everett, and then came back down to University Place to stay at this apartment called the Copper Creek. And I thought that shit was nice as fuck at the time. I don't know how it looks now. Probably might not exist anymore. Then she went from there to, I want to say Polo Grounds is in University Place. Is what it's called. Then Copper Creek and Milton. Okay. Yeah, Copper Creek and Milton. I thought both of the apartment complexes were nice, especially Copper Creek. Nice. Shit was hella nice. But she definitely, I think, it might have been like student loans or just like credit card debt, or it could have been the child support. I don't know. But there was a time where something like fucking like Thanos snapped, and she went from kind of struggling to the bag and moved to fucking Issaquah, and shit went crazy.
So both of you guys have a parent who overnight, unexplained, became
bro. Both my parents.
Okay,
my mom.
Okay,
my dad worked at the swap meet.
Y'all parents were doing some shady shit.
You know
Get your finger out my face,
nigga. The Taco Bell on South Tacoma Way off 84th.
I know where the spot is at.
My dad worked there in the Taco Bell.
Oh, he used to have to walk across the
You
street.
worked at the Taco Bell?
He walking across the street
both
to your
those places.
second.
I can't imagine him like waiting on people.
I'm telling you, bro. My dad worked both of them.
Your dad don't take no shit at all. Like I can't imagine him doing
at a Taco
like
Bell.
fast food.
And I just remember both my parents getting good jobs. It's like, all right, nigga, you gonna have.
Everything.
I remember whenever a new game or something came out, I had it.
We know. We were there.
That was probably the.
That's why you have a lifestyle now where
that shit was nice.
where you're wearing salmon and orange.
You can do the orange to gray transition like you got going on.
Crazy.
It's fucking nuts.
It's crazy.
No, my mom went from working at Nordstrom to working at Starbucks, and I think that's what changed. But they were both like corporate jobs, so I figured like they both should pay, but clearly one wasn't.
My mom got a good job as soon as I moved out. So
I mean that happens too. That happened with my dad. He lives on a lake now and has a boat.
Yeah,
I didn't get to enjoy none of that. I just
shit's weak as fuck. When we were staying at my mom's, I was seeing her do shit with my brother. I'm like, the fuck was this at for me? I was here for 20 years. God damn,
my youngest sister's so spoiled,
bro.
You niggas won't believe it.
All I'm saying is, never mind.
Y'all ever be thinking about like the path like you didn't take? Like, did y'all ever have like a fork in the road moment where it was like I could have went this way, but I went this way, and like I think if I would have went that way, like I probably would have fucked up bad.
Yes.
I can't think of nothing in particular, but I'm pretty sure there's.
I remember when I went to hunt in 7th grade or it was 8th grade when like the gang shit was starting to like really become a thing for people my age, and like we were we had like a family where we had like a because like all the kids that played for Al Davies, we made a little fake gang.
That was the next team.
Yeah, we called ourselves the Hornet Gangster Crips, and a lot of people from that like were actually like, oh, well, this is kind of fun doing it for fun. I'm gonna go be a knockout or I'm gonna go be TF or shit like that. And it was like, oh, that sounds like I should do that too. And I remember like one of the little like put on things that we did, I got jumped up something crazy and I was getting stomped out. I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm doing this.
Am I in?
You remember the little bus stop across from Spanish Hills, and there was that little cut through where you can get to TCC. Mm-hmm. We were doing it in there, and I fell, and I'm getting stomped by like 12 people. I thought these niggas were my friends. I was like, this is fucking terrible. I'm not talking to any of these people anymore. Cut it off. Half the niggas are dead, in jail. Some of them are doing really well in life. Shout out to them. There's a lot of dead niggas involved though. Glad I didn't take that route. Because if I would have like held my own, I'm like, yeah, nigga, feel me? I'm about to. No, I'm good.
Banging the hood now.
I'm good. I'll just do it for my cousins.
Well, your moment is a bit more extreme than mine, so I feel like
I was a bad fight away from being on some bullshit that I shouldn't have been on.
No, Jesus Christ. I had a moment where mine's nowhere near extreme as that. When I graduated college, I went to do another internship with Costco Wholesale in their headquarters. I was doing IT over there, and I was dating my now wife. I made the choice rather than to like try to pursue like some type of like life on the west side and to try to find like the next thing after the Costco Wholesale job. I like went to work at some data center over in Quincy, Washington, middle of fucking nowhere, and then moved back to Ellensburg. Yeah. Because I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to make this shit serious and like try to get married and do whatever. Yeah. After that, I don't like knowing how I am and like how susceptible I am to like people talking nice to me. I think I probably would have been fucked off if I like would have chosen to stay on the west side. I probably would have done something bad.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been good.
No,
I feel like you chose the perfect path. You found your one person, and you guys got the fuck out of America immediately. We're out of here.
I don't think I could.
It's worked out great.
No, like hearing the stories from my brother here, Jamal, like of what's going on in these streets. I don't know if I'd have survived.
They out here pegging. Oh, fuck!
I'd have been caught up in some shit.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Leash fucked up. When we're Storm.
All right, let's get into some of these docket topics. Can you please play the video of the senator
that man?
So it turns out that senator.
How am I going to get it to this though? This is his computer.
Oh, sign into your drive, Jamal.
Let me sign in.
Come on, you gotta.
I've never signed into the drive on the computer.
You're so fucking easy.
What are you doing over there?
He does it on his phone. He has a whole computer.
He doesn't have to host anything. You never have to.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't ever.
We never asked him to put a video.
A little inside baseball here. Jamal doesn't do shit on this show. He just shows up and presses record.
No, he's our connect to the multiverse. We have to go through him.
That's true. Jamal gets us to the publicity. Jamal is our clout token.
Shout out, show your work.
I'm
HR
HR
with the homies in it.
Yeah, no, shout out show your work. Shout out to May Carter's and Catering. Shout out to Donnie hanging with the crew. Shout out to anybody else, man. We fuck with everybody.
Anybody who's been on here
shout
with us.
Shout out to all black podcasters.
Almost all of them, because I think Candace Owens has a podcast, and we not
except Candace Owens. Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Flawless Logic.
Yeah, there we go.
We shout out to black podcasters, but we know some white people too. Shout out Flawless Logic.
Yeah. Shout out to cool white people.
How do y'all? Can I ask y'all how? Like, as Candace Owens, right? She's a black woman.
Yes.
She has a lot of opinions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Majority of them that she has, we don't agree with.
Them.
I don't know. She probably like
she probably has a couple.
Doesn't like paying 10 cents for bags. I agree with that.
Okay.
All right.
If she wants to come on our podcast, would y'all let her?
Yeah, I would.
Hell yeah, that's whole views. Hell yeah. What? I would.
I mean, like, we would take her to a place where she can't cook us up.
Yeah. Like, cause she just like spits shit out that's like, if you're talking to a dummy or like dumb niggas, like, you making me get that over.
I don't think she dives into the mess that we dive into. So I think we'd be safe.
Yeah.
But that being said, like, I feel like we just because from the skin, we owe her a certain bit of like
respect
and like protection in a sense, right?
That's true. You can't be shitting on her, but some of her shit is kind of outrageous. It's like
I would disagree with this heavily.
Can I? Let me finish my shit off.
Because
I'm saying like we all people, but like there's nothing that says we all have to think the same.
Sure.
And I think that like champion is the wrong word, but I do think it should be highlighted that you could look like us and think as different as she does, even if me and you and most of us don't agree with anything that she says. Yeah, but we should be allowed to like exist in that space that she exists in.
I agree that you should be able to, but I think she takes it to a point where it's like, you're giving people who don't look like us like this like bravado to talk shit, like the way she, like the George Floyd situation when she was like, oh, he was a fucking crack addict that deserved to die. And now white people are like, well, yeah, my favorite black podcaster said this. Like, I feel like you got to meet us in the middle somewhere. You could be super Republican, but not on some like, she does not seem to like black people very much.
Let me ask you this though, because there's no way she's going to be the only outlet for that opinion.
Okay.
Of course.
And
there's money in being anti-black.
I expect that from people that don't look like us. When I see somebody that does look like us doing that for the bag,
it sucks.
I don't feel the need to support and protect you.
Yeah.
Now, if I see Candace out, Whitlock, come on. I'm never supporting him. I don't care if he's black or not.
We don't have to. I'm not saying support.
If we saw Andrew Whitlock somewhere just on the street,
it's Jason Whitlock.
Jason Whitlock.
Yeah.
What I say,
Andrew might be a cool dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shout out Andrew Whitlock.
Yeah.
He might be a little.
If we saw Jason Whitlock, I just start bombing on. We gonna jump him, right?
Oh, I'm helping you.
I'm not gonna let you go by yourself.
I'm helping you.
Yeah.
But also,
if we gotta put the story together, but he tried to like touch you or something.
Yeah, like if I see Candace Owens out on the street, people like trying to jump her. Sure, that's a black woman. I'm gonna do my part and like maybe get a kick in, but I'm gonna help them out. Get them out the way. But no, I don't fuck with her like get down at all. And I don't feel the need to like. I don't feel the need to like not talk shit about her because I feel like if she saw our podcast, she would feel like she could talk shit about us just about whatever like ignorant thing we talked about for that week just because we're black.
No, I agree with you. Like I don't like anything. Most of like anytime I can see her talking, most of the time it's like I don't feel like I need to click on that because I know like what it's about to be about. But I'm just saying like I think it's important to show that like the saying that we're not a monolith, right?
For sure, I agree. Yeah.
That's a great example of that. Like that she's still black. Like even though she says these things. When she she's on the road trip like I was and goes to a Piggly Wiggly, she has to deal with what we have to deal with. So it doesn't change it. Like her opinions are her opinions.
That's kind of why I like, and I definitely fuck with like, you could think whatever you want and then we can all respond however we want. But the fact that you're still black and you get treated at the Cracker Barrel in like Omaha, like I get treated, they're not. Well, her specifically, people might see me like
the celebrity part.
That's hard to dismiss, but in general, if you don't know who she are, you a nigga that's walking to the store. That's why I'm like, you shouldn't have these like super wild ass opinions because you see how people get treated. But according to her, she's never been treated racially like bad anytime ever in her life.
I've heard her say she has.
Oh, well, okay, whatever.
I think it was a Nelk podcast. She was on there.
Okay.
I listened to that episode.
Sure.
And I don't know why I did, but
that's a nasty combination.
That's
a nasty combination.
Shout out to not cooking videos when they show up in your feed, which I frequently don't do. I'm on a binge of like cave diving videos right now.
Oh, I fucking hate those. Where people would just be like crawling through the caves and then
we
running
got
the water.
Stuck and he had to pull me out, and there's like water coming up into his face.
The water is what makes it.
The action adventure bros. Shout! If y'all want to come on here, fuck with us. I would love to talk.
Let's reach out. Let's start doing some networking.
I probably should. I'm gonna get this black dude who does VR with the red bandana tied around his face on here. It's just really going up.
You think if I play the senator video from my phone, it'll pick up well?
We can kind of just talk about it.
Can we keep it a book about that senator?
Which one didn't want it?
Neither one of them. Because they look like he's a fucking senator. He know he's not gonna be able to fight no fucking meeting.
He knows he's not gonna be a fighting meeting.
Yeah, it's like shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear none of that fake tough shit. I hate fake tough shit.
But when you stop fighting because Bernie Sanders said to sit down, you weren't about
Bernie Sanders goes, hey.
No,
you're like, all right.
He said, hey, well, this is the time and the place right now. You want to go do it right now? Dog, you're in a meeting full of fucking 80-year-old white people. There's cops around. There's Secret Service around. All this other stuff.
They could have got it on.
They're not.
Someone got shot in the Senate before.
That senator's name is Mark Wayne.
Civil War. Before the Civil War popped off.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the things that happened.
Okay. That was back then, though.
Someone had a cane gun.
I'm talking about 2023, though.
You could still get it off.
You can't get that shit off.
Anyways. All right, hold on. But Jamal, let me tell you a little bit about Mark Wayne Mullen. Mark Wayne is one word.
Is he who's the one who was up on like the horseshoe?
He's the guy talking.
He's the senator.
Okay.
So he was in the military.
Okay.
He was a mixed martial artist.
Not points. That's points.
He's a mixed martial artist. And he looks like he kind of looks like he could fight.
No, I've seen dude, but it's like you're talking all this tough shit, but we know this shit's not gonna happen.
Yeah, he knew that.
Dog, you're in a fucking senator.
Yeah, what was he gonna do? Jump over the pulpit and start fighting?
Like, bro, come on, man.
And then Sean O'Brien, the dude that he was trying to fight, is the president of the Teamsters, which the Teamsters is like.
He trying to fight the Jimmy Hoffa folks?
The Teamsters is like the mob, basically.
Exactly.
Like, he tried to fight somebody that if you try to fight him, there's got to be 75 people in that room that are about to put you in a fucking body bag. I'm trying to see if I can find his.
This shit wasn't gonna happen.
I'm trying to see if I can find his measurables.
You don't get no points.
Sorry.
Off that, man.
Not only is he the president of the Teamsters, his dad and his grandfather and great grandfather were all members of that same union. So he's like a local Boston dude. He probably got the squabbles too. So that would have been a good fight to watch. Absolutely not a single person was fighting.
They should have got to it.
They weren't gonna let him know.
The funniest,
if they would have like, what's a good man?
The funniest part about them talking shit was how they talk shit. He said, do whatever you want, cowboy. Get your butt up right now. Stand your butt up. If a nigga wants to fight me and says stand your butt up, I'm walking away. What are you talking about right now? Stand your butt up.
That's a free dub. You gotta go at it.
Stand your butt up. You stand your butt up. Nah, that was a wild ass fight. I do think that politicians should be able to fight a little bit more, but I feel like shit might be a little lopsided and not in the way that I like.
These motherfuckers too old to be fighting though.
Not everybody's old like that.
No,
though.
they should have some like mutual combat rule. I think like let's say like they put like an octagon in DC somewhere where if they both agree they can go fight about it.
But see, what I don't want to see is like AOC gets the shit beat out of her by Marjorie Taylor Greene.
I don't think that would happen.
I feel like Marjorie Taylor Greene could fight.
I think AOC probably
like AOC.
Like 33, 34, something.
No,
like
she's older than that. I think she's probably like closer to 40 now.
Oh, okay.
She could get buzzed down.
I agree.
Have you heard the like you seen the clip of her like saying like big like something?
She's 34.
Something like that.
Yeah, I've seen that. She's 34 years old.
She's like reading comments.
Oh.
Shout out to the pandemic when she was playing All of Us or Among Us.
Wasn't she streaming on like Twitch and stuff? Yeah. Man, she knows.
Yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
I bet she got a. She probably has. I bet she got an OnlyFans where she has like a mask and shit on. I bet you.
Totally, it's something that she would do.
Yeah.
She wants to be the president of the United States one day.
Nah,
if she got a mask on, ain't nobody gonna know.
Her build is like so specific. Somebody would know.
I feel like I would know. Yeah. I feel like I would know.
I would know.
So if you see
there are pages dedicated to AOC's feet, and I may have clicked on them once or twice.
You're a feet guy?
No.
Are that's why all their friends like that?
Hey, yo, chill.
I'm not a feet guy. But when I Google somebody's name and something feet pops up, I'm like, well, are they nice? Just gotta see.
Shit.
Yeah, you're a sick.
Oh, okay.
One episode.
Okay. Now niggas hate feet.
I don't hate feet. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What are we talking about?
I can say I don't hate feet.
Okay.
Cool with me. Honestly, they're just hands attached to your ankles. That's how I look at it.
You are.
No, why are you lying now? Never mind.
Hands attached to your ankle.
Tyrell,
Nigga, that's exactly what it is.
Because he clearly not living the truth. So I'm not
Nigga, what's my truth?
Are you getting?
No, I know. What was your name on PS4?
Fetish King.
Oh yeah, Fetish King. Yeah.
Oh, what was that about?
I'm not saying like I don't hate them. Like they cool.
That's not what that's not what you used to be.
I don't hate feet. Like they straight.
No, no one here hates me.
Yeah. No, if I fuck with a chick, whatever, like yeah, I'll suck
I'm
on
not
your toes, whatever. If I'm trying to fuck.
There we go. All right.
Yeah.
Next topic.
What?
That's foreplay.
I
Don't
guess.
suck it.
I guess. That's part of it, right?
So y'all just went,
No,
y'all,
not foreplay.
y'all just with the Parkland putter. Now you're sucking.
That's the shoot around before the game.
That's not the shoot around.
Like, you rub your feet, you suck on the toes, whatever.
This is some level 8 freak shit. That's not the shoot around.
Level 8. I don't know about level 8.
But you can't do that to every
Level
chick, though.
6.
That's
Okay.
2, probably.
Yeah, nah.
Feet's like entry level.
How many levels are there? What's the top of the level
10.
tier?
You can't be doing that to every
That's
chick,
level
though.
2?
Yeah, I feel like
Oh,
like
I'm out of my ballpark. My fault.
sucking toes is like, oh, we getting freaky tonight. I'm sucking a toe.
All right, never mind.
That's
next
crazy.
topic. Next
Yeah.
topic. Next topic.
Yeah, you
next
can't
topic.
do that to everybody.
Next topic. Next topic.
Speaking of fighting, did you niggas see what Rudy Gobert had done to him the other night?
That's also a kink. People like asphyxiation.
See, like that's like level 5 or 6. Getting liking to be choked out.
That's a lot of trust.
That's a lot. Exactly. That's kind of crazy.
People go, die by that shit.
Robin Williams.
Because they. Is that what they said happened?
Yeah.
Did he
Robin
auto
Williams?
asphyxiation?
Yeah.
He got choked to death?
No,
He
auto
choked himself.
asphyxiation means
He
like you try to hang yourself while jacking off.
You're fucking lying. I thought he just committed suicide, right? Like,
I mean, he did.
He technically did.
Anyway,
dog, what?
I don't
The
want
nigga that played in Blubber killed himself like
I don't know.
that.
How do you spell asphyxiation?
Just
Hope y'all
ASPHXIATION.
Oh no, you a freak.
Or something like that.
Hey, what the fuck just happened? You know trebuchet and you know how to spell asphyxiation off the muscle. He didn't even have
It's
to
probably
think about
something
it.
like that.
He didn't even have to think about it.
I've always been a good speller.
Let's take it
man.
down 2 levels. I forgot I'm in a hotel room. There's somebody else right behind us.
Oh,
There's somebody selling pussy right now.
There's not anybody right behind us. There was a hallway right there.
No, they because they have the tag on the door like I do.
Oh, okay.
But no,
Oh, that's that way. That's that way. Yeah, behind me. All right.
erotic asphyxiation.
Yeah, autoerotic asphyxiation or something like that.
No, that's what it says right after that. Why do you know that?
I know how
What is, yo.
Hey, if you don't want your podcast host dancing on your videos, judging your sexual kinks, don't come to see you.
Autoerotic fatality is the article. Holy shit.
Autoerotic fatalities.
Yes.
Is Robin Williams ever one?
We got Peter Anthony Matteau.
Who the fuck is that?
He's an English author, playwright, translator, publisher,
What book did he write?
editor of the Gentleman's Journal, the first English magazine from 1692 to 1694.
Oh, he
Yo, ancient freaky.
what did he hang
Yeah,
himself
nobody
with?
give a fuck about that.
I don't know.
That nigga wrote during slavery.
Look,
bro.
look how long this list is.
That's a lot of people that like to beat their dick while
Robert Williams ain't in here.
no.
David Carradine is the most. Eminem rapped on him. I know that name.
Look up how Robin Williams died.
He didn't die. Why you put that smut on his name? He got a
I'm
family.
pretty sure I felt like he
That
was.
nigga was the genie, bro, in Aladdin.
So
Hey, can I
he-
keep it a bug?
He
so
made
was-
Flubber.
So was Will Smith
Hey, can I keep it a bug? Why we never got no more Aladdin content?
because it was
we got
racist.
2, 3.
They just had a live action Aladdin movie like
we got
3 years
3.
ago.
We
That
got
actually
3
don't
of them.
count.
We
It
just-
was
It was
cool.
dope.
I'm talking about-
daddy issues.
You
So
just-
there was
you-
3 Aladdin
you
movies,
just wanna
right?
be
The third
problematic.
one, was when he met his dad, right?
That's the first time I ever seen like a fist, like knife blade thing. In a
Nigga,
tiger claw.
what was the Aladdin movie where he met his dad? Is that the
That
third
was the
one?
third one. His dad was the king of thieves.
Dog, King of Thieves, right? You know why we never? Them shits was going platinum in the streets, bro. You know why we never got another Aladdin movie, right?
Why?
Around 9/11. I'm telling you, bro.
Oh,
Niggas wasn't fucking with Middle Eastern niggas,
Well,
bro.
we'll see what year that came out. Hold on.
Look up King of Thieves and see when it came out.
Well,
Okay.
he's looking up how Robin Williams died first.
He died
Fuck
asphyxiated. He just hung himself. He wasn't beating his dick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy you put that on him.
Well, no,
Why do
that's,
you think he
that's
did
one,
that?
that's one of those rumors that hit the streets, like when
Oh.
like Sierra was a
In the
man.
streets?
He was beating his
with Olivia Williams. That's crazy.
There's a spell on my man's name.
That's crazy.
R.I.P. Robin Williams, man.
Why do you think he did that?
That just shows that no matter how rich you are and successful you are, people go through issues, man, and you kill yourself.
There is no fucking way this year's right. This is 96. There's no fucking way that's right.
The third
King of Thieves?
I remember when this came out.
It was
King
96.
of Thieves? That wasn't 96.
That sounds. I mean, it says it's
No,
96.
it says
That can't be
96.
right. Aladdin and the King of Thieves?
You guys got to think if you were like 4 or 5 years old in 96.
I feel like I was old.
I don't have like as many memories of like from 96 as I do of this movie.
That movie was
But
hard,
you also
too.
have probably watched it several times after 96 that like refreshed that memory. And also, when you were a kid, you didn't know when shit came out. You just knew when the movie.
I just knew when I
you
saw
knew
it.
when the movie came to your house in '98.
I just watched Angels in the Outfield on the airplane, and I was like,
Oh wow!
it literally made me almost like text my cousin, just be like, "Yo, what's up?" Because like I used to see that shit at their house. Like they're like,
damn, that's like an '80s movie, isn't it?
they're like 2 years older than me.
Oh, okay.
So like they
This was 96.
My youngest son is 2 years older than me. The one older than him is like 3 years older than him, so like 5 years older than me. So like they were like into like Dick Tracy and shit. Stuff that like I didn't was
out of our wheelhouse.
I only saw it at their house, and like they were into Angels in the Outfield. Like I never watched. Like I remember I only watched it at their house, and I didn't see all of it.
That's a movie that used to be on like TBS on like Saturday afternoon. So
TNT all the time.
Like,
that and it was my shit. Little Giants. That was my movie.
Little Giants.
They were into all of those. Yeah, they had the
Giants.
Jumanji board game.
Oh wow.
Oh, they're wild.
I need to text my
afraid of
cousin,
that
man,
game.
because he got a kid too. So I know he's like going through fatherhood shit.
All right, we got to talk about Rudy Gobert getting choked out by Draymond Green. Draymond Green looked at Rudy Gobert.
We said with audio asphyxiation. That was his key.
That was it.
Shout out the French.
Nothing else to add.
The French are freaky. They made the menage a trois. I watched Talladega Nights for my nephew 2 weeks ago, and like that's one of the things that Jean Girard said was that the French invented the menage a trois.
You about to piss me off.
That was in French, right? Did he say French?
What about French?
Hey, shout out to this Chinese chick in London. I was trying to fuck off not TikTok.
She might have been a spy. Shout out to her.
She was in Clubhouse. Yeah. Nah. Hey, Clubhouse was the shit.
You were in there moaning?
Nah, that's for relax.
I'm about to just close the docket because we're not about to talk about any of this shit tonight.
Nah, I want to fuck this Chinese chick off. Yeah, she was in London. I was really thinking about, bro, I need to go to London.
I got some shit in there.
No,
I know.
You
guys don't have anything about Rudy Gobert other than Robin Williams hung himself?
Nah,
he's one of the most disrespected 3-time defensive player of the year.
Draymond Green saw that he was trying to break up a fight, ran across the court, and immediately put him in a 15-second long chokehold.
You put him in the transmission.
Hey, and one of the funniest things about this getting brought up was that Cat didn't do anything, so people started posting the video.
Cat was the closest one.
They started talking about Cat getting choked up by Ben Simmons, which I completely forgot about.
He
was on the ground like trying to fucking swim away from Ben Simmons.
Nah,
he's getting choked out so bad.
Hey, we really can't get videos on this?
Get videos on what?
Yeah, he just got signed into the drive.
I don't know how to do that.
All right, let me see.
Why would they do that? Why would they do what?
I don't understand. All right, we did not have to take any kind of break
At all.
We're perfectly buttoned up,
Completely sober.
No one's drunk.
Nope.
That's right.
You sure seem it.
That's what you say at every level of your drunkenness.
No, yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Shout out to heterosexuality.
Shout out to Cabo saying I'm straight and Jamal saying I'm straight.
Oh my God. Cabo never happened.
I remember I'll never forget this. I remember in trigonometry, I had a class with shout out to the homie Sheldon. But I remember we had to fill out these surveys or whatever. And I was like, yo, bro, what do I put? Because it asked a question about our sexuality. He's like, yo, you put heterosexual, you idiot. Because I didn't know.
You put Metro?
I don't know.
Metro Boomin?
I didn't know what straight. I didn't know there was another word for straight.
Okay.
Hey, can you pull up the Diddy and Cassie situation for me? It's a little bit further down the docket. Keep going.
There's two links.
Yeah, hit that first one. So it came out tonight that Cassie is suing Diddy for $30 million. She's alleging that he raped her and she's suing him for rape, physical abuse, and sex trafficking. So somebody breaking down.
That means he sold the pussy?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
So there's I see some of the shit coming out today or come out today. I said came. That definitely ain't a word. Shout out to the Cayman Islands.
No, that's a Porsche.
Yeah, shout out to Tim Duncan. And but
oh, okay.
I think he's from the Cayman Islands. But not so
Virgin Islands.
He had them looking up like male sex workers, like male prostitutes, and they were like they was like fucking her.
Yeah,
and he would like record her. This is what
it says here. So somebody breaking down the lawsuit says a few years into Ms. Ventura's relationship with Mr. Combs, the suit says he began coercing her to engage in a fantasy of his called voyeurism, in which she was directed to have sex with a succession of male prostitutes while Mr. Combs watched, masturbated, took pictures, and shot video. According to the suit, Mr. Combs called these encounters freak-offs.
All right, shit happened. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Freak-offs!
This shit happened.
Nah, he ruined it for regular niggas.
Which involved costumes like masquerade masks and lingerie. This continued for years, taking place at high-end hotels across the United States and in Mr. Combs' homes. The suit says that he instructed Ms. Ventura to search the websites of escort services to procure male sex workers.
So we can be positive this shit happened in this hotel because this shit is fake high-end as a motherfucker. They went to Seattle.
Oh, my God. It said that Ms. Ventura would delete videos from these incidents that she had been shot on her phone, but Mr. Combs told her he still had access to those videos, and on a flight once made her watch a video. On a flight, he made her watch a video that she thought she had deleted.
Did he go into jail, bro?
He did.
Going to hell.
It says in one example, the suit says that during a freak off, the fact that they have to put freak off in quotes is hilarious.
That's how we calling my shit freak off.
Freak off sounds like some shit we would make up, which is how I know he did that shit.
I think this sounds credible.
It says he punched her in the eye, giving her a black eye, and then he fell asleep. She tried to leave. He chased her into the hallway, threw a glass vase at her. Then he paid the hotel security $50,000 for the footage, so that it never came out.
How could she not get out of there when he passed out?
She wasn't being sneaky.
She runs at 24 frames a second. Like, what are we talking about? Like,
24 frames a second.
Come on, Cassie.
And then it said that at one point he forced her into her apartment and R-worded her while she repeatedly said no.
Not the grape.
Push him
Not
away.
the grape.
Yeah, yeah. That's crazy. That's a lot. Yeah. So she's suing him for $30 million. All that shit that she said he did, it sounded like he did it.
That's kind of crazy because, like, it's like, I don't know, like, maybe just because, like, the dollar amount sounds kind of like crazy because, like, you're suing for $30 million for like over 10 years of abuse. Yeah, allegedly. And it's like, I'm sure he did some of this.
I'm sure the lawyers come up with an amount that's like, we know we can get this amount.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say I don't believe. I'm gonna say praise to all parties involved.
Yeah. No, yeah, hey man, I hope she can deal with the abuse and trauma that she did.
They said he got Keefy D coming after him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Fuck Diddy. Diddy's the reason why Pac and Biggie are dead.
Hey, praise for all parties involved.
Hey, people were pulling up the clips of 50. Like 50 was like, "Yo, Diddy's a fucking fruit pop. He tried to take me shopping and all this shit." Yeah, Diddy has been too problematic for the entirety of all of our lives for me to believe that he didn't do this shit.
Pray for all parties involved.
Yeah, sure. We're gonna pray for him.
Diddy ruined Young Jock, bro.
Pray much I pray for everybody else.
Oh, then we might try to get a Revolt deal. Maybe we should delete this part.
You think Revolt's about to be cooked? I don't think we gotta worry about Revolt.
I think she is also suing Revolt.
She about to own Revolt.
They shut down State of the Culture. I know if they did that, then the rest of the shit ain't making no money. Yeah, no, maybe the Crew League because they're on like season 8 of that. So
yeah. The other link I had in here was the lawyer that was doing the Megan Thee Stallion trial, and the only reason I put her in here is because I thought about when Tory Lanez when she was at Tory Lanez sentencing, and he called her a googly-eyed bitch.
That's not the lawyer; it's a reporter.
Or not the lawyer; it was a reporter.
Yeah, she did a jumper interview actually.
Yeah. Oh wow. Was she a googly-eyed bitch? Yes.
He's mad as fuck, obviously, but she's like a regular ass person. Like she might come on here if we ask her.
I'm sure.
She'll be fine.
She probably gets a lot of requests now after that.
No, but she's like, she just does like normal law shit, and she's just been working her way up. So I think he just took a cord to her being in the courtroom and not being lit.
When she was, need you to reach out to her.
You're here for clout purposes. You should reach out to her.
I feel like Blake could send the best email to her though.
I'm gonna use ChatGPT. I'm not gonna lie to you. So
you said that's what you do. I would do it.
I actually used. I said this on here. I used like an AI resume builder.
Yep.
That's what
It was fire. It worked.
Send me the link.
I will.
I need to clean my shit up a little bit.
It will help.
For no
I'm gonna
particular.
start applying for jobs. I'm nowhere near to do.
It was like it's like $45 for 3 months, but you think about it, like that's like really nothing when you can like you're trying to jump your income.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's teriyaki twice.
Yeah,
with them.
And
prices today.
Teriyaki be $21, $22.
I paid $27 for a burger today.
Nigga,
what kind of burger did you get?
It was Wagyu, but it didn't say what kind of.
Where?
This nigga said Wagyu.
That's it was a Hyatt.
Okay, you paid $27 at a hotel bar to get.
I got an Iron Death with it too. Or,
all right,
whatever that one from Ellensburg is called.
I should have ordered another double.
Hey, the fries were crazy.
I know you had it like that. Yeah, I definitely would have.
Yeah, I should have ordered more drinks on your tab.
Nah, like when they balance transfer, I'll be like.
Speaking of people having it like that, that was an awful segue. Do y'all see that shit where Kelly Oubre got hit by a car the other night?
Did you see the video? Evidence? You see the video? No, the video come back to the apartment.
Yeah,
the ring video.
He had to leak the ring camera video because the police were like, "Well, the place you said you got hit, we couldn't find any evidence."
No, why was you riding a BMX bike?
Why was he riding a bike?
You're on like your third NBA contract.
Y'all think he lying?
No,
he definitely looked like he got hit. Like he's coming into the apartment like like, and they're like, "What's wrong?" You can hear somebody in the back like, "What's wrong?" He's like,
"They didn't show his girl, but you know she in there like wearing like the BBL bandage and shit. She can't help. He's carrying the BMX bike by himself at 6'7".
I do need to know why he was on a BMX bike. I'm about to look up how much because Kelly Oubre's probably made like $50 million.
North of 40 for sure.
Oh my god, yeah, for sure. Career earnings
north of 100.
He's made $65 million.
Okay.
He does not need to be on a BMX bike in Philly at like 9 p.m.
Yeah, whatever joy you were chasing.
I'm not sure what he was out there doing, but Kelly, he got hit by a car. They said he's out for like the foreseeable future.
Like broken ribs and shit.
Even I would feel about that as it's the Wizards, right? It's who he plays.
No, he plays for Philly.
Okay, yeah.
I wish he played for the Wizards.
If I walked home and I'm out for the foreseeable future, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's stupid. That doesn't make any fucking
That's kind of crazy.
You
can't say that as an employer.
Yeah. You probably can. Honestly, if you're an NBA GM, it's like, Kelly, why were you riding your bike home?
I think they get some legislation against them.
I don't know.
You can't say that shit.
I don't know. If Robert Sarver can say these niggas need a nigga, I think you can ask them why were you riding a BMX
But
bike
he
home?
couldn't say that because he's not the owner no more.
He got a couple $1 billion for it. Hey, have you guys been watching any? Well, I know nobody's watched the Wizards game, but have you seen any of the clips of Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma?
He's my favorite player right now. Both of them.
They had the clip of him like freaking out in the fucking huddle, and then he doesn't know the play, so he's trying to like read the play all late. Him and Kyle Kuzma throwing like oops off the backboard, down 20.
They're lit.
I cannot believe that an NBA franchise put those teams together.
I saw a clip from the Jaguars game where y'all hit the party button down 20.
He did.
Who were they down 22?
I want to see the Marvels when that game was happening. I saw them go down like 21-0.
Y'all play San Francisco at home?
Yeah.
It's probably that game.
I saw we was down 21-0. I'm like, all right, let me keep watching this movie.
They had the party button on the side. I don't know what the fuck that was about.
People hitting the panic button. Dog, we won 5 games in a row. We lost 1. And they lost 3 in a row. So it's like, they you know, it is what it is.
You know, it's
trying to be levels. That's all it is.
I feel like this season has definitely put that like gap of like, there's teams who like the Jaguars. You're going to beat every single team worse than you, but the teams that are better than you are probably going to beat you. And there's like 5 of them. Very similar with like the Cowboys. The Cowboys seem to beat the shit out of everybody who's not better than them.
Cheers to teams, bro. It's like
y'all are absolute division winner, but the division is the AFC South.
Yeah, we got.
Are they an absolute division winner? Because CJ Stroud's got something to say about that.
Next time we play Houston, I bet we.
I think that's next week. I think
3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Next time we play Houston.
Yeah, y'all got to go crazy on that game for sure.
I don't think you can go crazy on that.
Fucking.
I
feel like the top teams is like what. The Chiefs and the Eagles?
Yeah, for sure. And the Ravens are up there.
Chiefs.
The Ravens lost last week, but
and they won today, but
they blew the Bengals out today.
Yeah, they won by like 14. I know Joe Burrow's out now.
Yeah, 34-14. They won by 20, I think.
And I wonder how long Joe Burrow's about to be out.
The way that his hand looked, it looks like he's out for the rest of the year. Because that shouldn't. I've never seen a quarterback like go to throw a ball and just drop it mid throw. That was insane.
Got special ed hand now.
What else we got? We were talking about football. I do want to just mention, what the fuck is Tua doing with his hair?
Hey, shout out to
Tua. The more people.
Hey, he salute. Hey, dog. You know what they say about Samoans, man? They just niggas with sweet with Hawaiian sauce on them.
Okay, all right.
No, I'm telling you, Samoans are the only people besides black people that can have like locks and they don't look crazy.
I can't think of a Samoan I've seen.
I saw one at my homeboy's funeral. I'm like, oh shit, those don't look bad. Because you know they say when
they are us.
Dog, dog, their hair texture is hella similar.
If you look at the big
I think we got bullied into them being.
No, look at the globe. Look at where the continent is versus where they are.
No. I'm not even saying this because I'm not rocking with Samoans because I do love Samoans. I'm talking about him. That shit looks terrible. Nigga said he looks Dominican. They said that nigga looked like Anthony Anderson, and he absolutely does.
He did like Anthony Anderson.
That's crazy.
But he's us. He made the show on ABC with black in it. What's it called?
Nigga Blackish.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
two of us on there.
Well, I
you're talking about Anthony Anderson. Okay,
crazy.
I don't watch that shit.
I watched every episode of that show. That show was fire.
I
watched Blackish. I watched Grownish.
You watched Mixed Dish?
I did not watch Mixed Dish. We watched one episode of that. I'm like, I'm never watching a single episode.
Mixed Dish. They got a show called Niggish.
they got Kenya Barris.
That's the universe.
They say he hates like dark skin people.
He for sure does. He had a show.
That's a man, Kenya Barris.
Yeah, he had a show on Netflix called Black AF, which is basically niggish.
Yeah, he got that Black as Fuck show on.
I just found that.
I never watched it.
I thought it was a woman.
That show Black AF was funny as fuck. We watched.
Well, we can transition to one of my topics.
Well, old girl from the show was Quincy Jones'
Rashida
daughter.
Jones. Yeah, Rashida Jones.
Yeah. And that's
I didn't know she was.
And then her sister, she was about to get married to Tupac before he passed.
Yeah, and
that's what he was dating.
Did y'all see The Blackening?
No, but I've heard it's fucking fantastic.
Neither one of you watched The Blackening?
I never watched it.
So why do y'all be?
I need to. Stop it! I fucked up. I need to see it. I should have been watching it.
I watched it on the plane.
I wanted to go to the theater and see it.
I watched it
on the plane.
I've heard it's fire.
It's funny as fuck.
Yeah, I've heard it's fire. I need to go see that.
Rotten Tomatoes. We got your ass. You fucked up. I know y'all killed that movie.
What did they give it?
I don't know, but I know it's bad. It's not certified fresh. But it should be certified fresh for us because this shit was funny.
They do need a Negro division at Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, that's why we need to make Rotten Okra. We take the shit back.
That's not a bad idea. We're gonna have to take that to
punch it in your app store of pleasure.
They gave it an 87.
Okay, no, we couldn't. Never mind. Sorry, I was going to fire y'all. That's higher than
the audience score.
I was going to fire y'all up, but that's a good score.
We still do need a Negro division at Rotten Tomatoes, for sure.
Certified okra. For sure.
What made you think the movie was gas? Because it's like a parody, scary movie too, right?
Yeah, it's like the franchise scary movie, but they keep having to go to this room where they play in a board game that has like a black face in the middle of it, but the cards that they pull are like really good, like black trivia questions. Like they were saying, like how many seasons was dark skin at Viv on Fresh Prince?
Okay, I like that.
And I don't know if they got it right or not. I thought it was 2 seasons. It was 3.
I was gonna say I think it's 2 or 3. Okay.
Yeah, it's shit like that. It was like name like 2 black characters who survived in horror movies.
Yeah. There is a game there's a game called Black Card Revoked.
I think it's similar. I looked for the Blackening card game after they did that, but I knew they probably wouldn't sell it because they have the black kids in the middle. Yeah. But I was like, you should.
Black Card Revoked is fun though. I would recommend playing that.
But do y'all know how to play spades?
No.
Don't lie.
I used to. I haven't played spades.
When is used to?
No, he didn't. He didn't used to know.
Well,
you don't forget how to
my mama plays one time.
That means he played once.
Okay.
Because
there was a character on there who was like, we don't play spades in Vermont because he's a black dude from Vermont. But it's like that's what I thought too because it's like I don't know how to play spades. I hear people talk about it. I don't know how to do that shit. My sister does. My dad does. But like I just wasn't at the table. At one point, the thing I forgot was dominoes.
Dominoes, I still know how to play.
How the fuck are you not, nigga? You just count my points.
You do just have to count points.
Yeah.
There are certain rules that you need to know.
I haven't done it since I was like on at a family reunion in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
That black card.
No, I feel
someone else took it already. I'm married to a white
I feel like you do have to have at least one nigga game under your belt to be one of us. You know, I don't know how to play spades, but I do know how to play dominoes.
I can congregate, and I can also exist in a Baptist church.
Yeah, you a smart nigga. Like, you can do math
very well. I know how to move through that. Easter Sunday at any Baptist church, pick any part of the South. I can move. So
yeah, you got to learn to play one of them though. You show up with your white wife and like I don't know how to play dominoes or spades.
If you give me a game to watch dominoes, I can get back into dominoes.
You'll be honestly, dominoes is counting by 5s and 10s, and then the only thing that you need to know rule wise is like when you can play off the spinner, like when you can go different directions and stuff, which isn't often.
So, I know etiquette at a crab boil.
Bring it on the plane.
No, I can't go first. And you got to look out for the little dudes like on the side and be like, yo, let me get that for you. You crack it for him and all that shit.
Have you ate at the crab spot off 38th?
No, the Crab King.
Yeah, I seen y'all had a seafood spot called La Perla. That's a lingerie company.
La Perla.
It's off of it's on the side of I-5 next to Hooters.
That's a seafood spot?
Nigga, that's a Mexican spot.
Yeah, I thought that was just a Mexican joint.
It looked like it had like crab claws.
They probably do, but that's just a Mexican joint.
Yeah,
y'all been there?
No. Oh. I went there when it was called something else because it was
You been there? You been in Bass Pro Shop?
Yes.
Yo, I wanted to try the fried alligator from there. That shit's ass.
Did you go? Oh, did they really got the bowling alley in there?
Yeah, they got a bowling alley. Yeah. So that's where like the food spot is, like the restaurant. It's built in there. I went there and ordered the fried alligator.
You in there Nolo?
Yeah.
I went in there to buy my costume.
Nigga, it's like 3 minutes away from the house.
Yeah.
It's literally right.
I've been in there a couple times. I don't like it.
That fried alligator is that. The fried alligator at the Taste of Tacoma or whatever it is now, that shit's way better.
Last time I was there, people got tear gas and I got pulled out of the car and held at gunpoint by the cops. So I don't.
Yeah, that sucks.
It was hella funny to walk by the gun section though, because there's just hella white dudes like looking at guns, not even like interacting with anyone. They're just at the wall, like, okay, who murder? Okay. Anyway,
the Nig Knocker 5000.
You said a Nig Knocker? That's crazy.
6R. No, it's a Nig Knocker. That's crazy. Yeah, this is gonna be the last live show we ever do, people. Blake is delirious.
Yo, since Blake is here, yo,
what happened?
Tell me about the Marvels, man. What you think?
Oh, fuck it.
Is it Tiana Paris?
Hey. If you listening to this somehow, shout out to you, man. Shout out to Tiana Paris. That's a good woman.
She does look very respectable.
Yeah, nah.
Oh, yo, the respectableness all-time
high. Have y'all seen her IG videos when she first tried on the suit?
No.
Ooh.
That's crazy that they were never sent to the group
They're
chat.
super respectable.
Yeah, nah.
Damn. I thought we had sent all super respectable stuff to the group chat.
It's like 3 a.m. All
right.
Sending stuff to the group chat.
We have all sent. I sent stuff to the group
I
chat.
thought about it. I've copied, pasted, and deleted.
Yeah. I've done it because it's like you niggas will wake up. No one's gonna be like, and you niggas be up early as fuck.
I don't want to fuck with nobody's sleep. I don't.
Nah, shout out to Tiana Paris.
It's your job as an adult to put your phone on sleep mode or like whatever that stops from vibrating.
It's true. How do y'all feel about people whose like thing it says like this person was delivered silently?
That's a glitch because it'll say like mine. It says it's always on, and it's I never.
I don't get that with you. Yeah, I get it.
His every time I text
my mom and one person we all know.
Mine should be saying that because I've had like women tell me like, hey. Your shit says delivered silently, like it's on ignore. So
what I don't,
I just be working. I just be driving.
Yeah, what I don't know though.
No, you're on drive mode. Yeah. That's why.
Yeah, but what I don't know is why people. Because Amara got mad at me because my shit said delivered silently. She's like, "Why am I muted?" I'm like, "You're not. I'm literally responding to you as soon as you text me." So well, it says it's delivered silently. I'm like, "Okay, it didn't though." But why is it muted? Like, okay, like it's not. Like I don't move on. People have come into a place where I have maybe once or twice worked before.
Oh, like, I shouldn't do this.
My shit says that it's being delivered silently.
No, you shouldn't look at porn while we record.
No, it just asked me to sign to the Wi-Fi on my phone, but like it might be like the max devices if I sign it and keep this off.
Nigga, I don't know.
It's a hotel.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna do it.
We got enterprise Wi-Fi. We good, cuz.
I'm not doing that shit.
Dog, just charge us to the game, bro.
No, but okay. So the Marvels. Yeah, like we said, shout out to Tiana Paris.
Shout out to Nia DaCosta, black woman director.
Nah, I don't know if I'll shout her out.
That's crazy. All right, so what you think about the movie, Blake? Let's get anti-black.
No, for real. I thought it was so my like, and this is going to be I think probably a cop out, but I think they should probably start evaluating comic book movies separately than other cinema.
Okay,
I agree with that.
Because I probably said this before on here, but my bar for cinema is like Godfather 2 and Training Day. Like, okay, I feel like those are my two like favorite movies of all time.
Training Day has a 28 on Rotten Tomatoes.
No, it doesn't.
We said it last week.
It was that low? Yeah. No, that was something else.
Training Day can't be that low.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Keep going.
Yeah, I put Gladiator there with them too. Those are like my three like.
That's my shit. Shout out to Russell Crowe.
Yeah, like my three like
favorite white people.
Best movies of all time. So I feel like it's impossible to look at these movies through that same lens and that same critique. And I know the Marvels has gotten an incredible amount of hate. But the way I feel you should look at comic movies is like whether you feel like you got robbed of your money you paid to go see it. And I don't feel that way about the Marvels. I feel like it was a fun watch.
How many movies do you feel like you've been robbed of your money when you went to pay to see it? And I know you don't go to the theater as often anymore, But I feel like I'm
gonna say Pain and Gain.
I saw it on Netflix for the first time.
That's a bad one. That's a bad one.
I'm gonna say Anchorman the first time I seen it. Which I do not agree that Anchorman is that bad. It's just the only movie in my life I ever walked out of. It was
2 is bad.
That comedy is not like super fun.
2 I was like my stomach was hurting from laughing.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't like 2, but I liked the 1. I thought 1 was fun.
I feel like that like Will Ferrell comedy, especially as like a young black kid, you kind of got to get used to. So
I liked it after I saw it at home. Like I don't know how many years later, but I love that movie now.
Yeah.
That's probably the 2. But I feel like comic movies are like kind of like they're very simple. And it should just be like, did you have fun? Was this a fun watch?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be as complicated as movie reviews are because they're not complicated movies.
But did you think it was a good movie though?
That's what the next point is like. As far as comic movies go, yeah, I feel like it was a good watch.
Got it. But
it was cool. I liked it.
But I can't get into the depth of it like that because there's not depth to the movie. Like
would you watch it again? Like, and a lot of comic book movies you don't watch again. But would you
That's
watch
one
it
of those
again?
movies where like usually like if I don't fucking hate the movie. When they show that it comes out on Disney Plus again, I'll watch it again. The only movie I didn't watch again on Disney Plus that I saw in theater was Thor.
Would you watch this one again?
I would, yeah.
I fed that to my mom, and I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. If you don't know, I feel like it's a no. Like, because if you see it, you're not gonna be like, oh, I want to watch that again.
Because I don't know. The reason I say this is like I don't feel like there's nothing that I missed.
Yeah.
Like you have the clear good people. You have the problem they encounter. They overcome the problem. They fight. They overcome the baddie.
Okay.
But the biggest part. Hold on. I'll get to you one second. The biggest part of this movie is the ending scene and the mid credit scene.
Okay.
That's what's important about this.
That's true.
That's kind of stupid.
But I mean, I hate to say that because it's not like they didn't do their thing. But it's just
that's what ties it to the next.
I'm gonna cut you off.
This villain came out of nowhere.
Yeah. So the villain, she shows up like in the first movie, but it's like, nigga, I'm not rewatching Captain Marvel, and like they show like the flashback.
Was she actually in that scene?
She was in that scene
when the rock fell on her.
Yeah, so nigga, they had to. Nigga, there was a footage of her.
But shout out to Captain Marvel committing genocide and still being in front of a fucking movie.
That shit came out like a month or 2 before Endgame, but it's like I've
never seen Captain Marvel. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Are you serious?
It's
because it came out a month before Endgame, and I feel like I was like, I don't know what it was, but I feel like I haven't missed anything.
So you hate women-led movies?
It's a decent watch, but I feel I'm just like it's kind of disappointed that Captain Marvel is strong as she is, and they don't give her anybody that strong to fight.
That was kind of the thing that I was feeling when people were saying that this movie was going to be ass, and I said that as soon as Miss Marvel ended, like, well, how is she going to help Captain Marvel? Because Captain Marvel is basically fucking Superman. So it doesn't really make sense.
Half that shit.
Yeah, like it doesn't make sense that she needs like a sidekick who can like move light.
Her and Photon pretty much got like the same powers.
So it doesn't make sense that Kamala Khan needed to be with her, which is why I thought it was going to be ass. Because I think you're gonna have to do some mental gymnastics to make that work, which is going to make the movie.
No, the shit gets so confusing when you see the same villain punch Captain Marvel back that punches Miss Marvel back. It doesn't make any sense.
Of course it doesn't.
She should be dead.
Yeah. You just punch like a fucking city block and it moved, and then you punch a teenage girl and it moved the same.
Mm-hmm. You can make your hands.
That was honestly why I thought the movie wasn't going to be good, because I thought they're going to have to like force in like some weak shit for Miss Marvel to fit into it, and then people were like, "Oh, she's the comic relief for the movie." Like, she wasn't that funny in the show. So.
Watching the movie, like pretty much the 3 women kind of have like very similar like powers, because I know they said with Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, she could turn like
she has similar powers to those 2
in the books. Well, not in the books, but in the movie.
Sure,
because they say she could turn matter into like she pretty much crystallizes like
because that's like her making like the steps
make light in the matter.
Light in the matter, yeah.
Seems like a different thing.
They did some shit of like a ship falling out of orbit and they lost control of the ship, but the ship like landed, but no one died. You gotta dismiss like
the movie was okay, like it was cool. It's like I give it like a 7.
I feel like it,
but is it 7 on the comic book scale or is it on the movie?
Yeah, I feel like Marvel should have its own scale. Like Marvel, like Marvel's
scale. Not Friday on that scale.
Where's Thor on your Marvel scale? Sorry, let me ask you.
Like a 3.
What's a 10 on your Marvel scale? Probably
Winter Soldier and Infinity War.
Okay,
those are my 10s.
And
those are the best.
So this was
movies.
a 7. This was slightly worse than
6.5 or a 7.
Yeah, I would probably.
I feel like
say
you know what? Nobody ever gives people on a 10 a 4
or 4. Yeah, I'd say 5.
You need to give more people a 4
because if
Endgame's a 10,
nigga, I would give Iron Man 3 a 4.
Okay, that was a bad.
Have you watched it as an adult?
Iron Man 3. I watched Iron Man 3 right before Endgame.
You should watch it today.
I have heard people say that it's better when you watch it.
It's better today.
I just know the shit they did with like the Mandarin. I was like so.
You won't care, but like when you watch the shit today, and like you think about
fixed it with Shang-Chi too.
No, when you think about like yourself as an adult and the shit that he's talking about in that movie's not bad like that.
Yeah, the worst Marvel movies. Did you guys take? What did you think about Eternals? I thought Eternals was okay.
I liked Eternals.
Yeah,
Eternals was good. Eternals was almost kind of the opposite of this, where it's like it didn't even feel like a Marvel movie to like gauge it against Marvel.
I feel cheated about those because they open up a lot of doors and then nothing ever happens with those doors. Like they don't go back to dresses. Like the times like they all through history they were.
There's a fucking Celestial just crashed into the earth.
Hasn't been addressed by anything yet.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I was watching Loki today, and I finished Loki today, so I watched the season finale. And spoiler alert, it's been out for a few weeks, but spoiler alert, he like pulls all the timelines together and shit back.
He's
like,
the god of stories now.
Is there anybody who's like, does anybody notice this? Or
did you notice?
They
won't know. Because you know what like Greek mythology were with Loki and shit.
They made the Ur or the tree, the Ur tree.
Yeah,
the tree Yggdrasil, or whatever it's called. Yeah, he's the tree
Yggdrasil from God of War.
That's where from.
I liked when he was like, why did they even put Baldur up there? Nobody knows who that is. It's like I only know Baldur.
I thought the series was cool. Like I think I liked it. I liked it more.
That was great. That was phenomenal. I thought it was really good.
I liked it. But like, yeah, and the mention that they made, they were like, oh, there's one other Kang variant. He was on 616, and they dealt with it, which is clearly Ant-Man, Quantumania or whatever. But yeah, it is funny how like all of the Marvel people are doing different shit from each other, but it's always so impactful. Like
it's huge stakes.
Yeah, Loki saved the entire timeline, which I guess everybody wouldn't know because they're on those timelines. But it's like he didn't call nobody because I'm sure Thor could have came and helped him out.
Who could he call? No, Thor couldn't help with that.
Why not?
Thor is and this is why it's why he carries his hammer. He's a hammer.
That's true.
You don't think?
Yeah, and you can't like reason with him. Okay, yeah, maybe I don't know.
That's one of the best casting Marvels did was Tom Hiddleston for Loki.
Yeah.
They
knocked the shit out the park. But you got to think like what they asked them to do at the start versus what they're asking them to do now. Like,
his
show's been phenomenal.
He's one of the bigger pieces like the MCU, honestly. So he did his thing.
Yeah.
Now, he can't go nowhere and he can't tell nobody.
Like, it is funny that like, nigga, he's the main villain in the first Avengers movie. This nigga completed genocide, bro. He's killing hella people. Now they want to make him like they kind of want to redeem him.
They definitely redeemed him.
Yeah,
they definitely
it's not hella people on the God scale.
Yeah, but like, dog, nigga, half of New York died.
That's a good point. That's a great point.
It's one city on one.
It was 9/11 2.0.
It's one city on one world and one realm. They have 9 realms.
That's a great point. That's not a lot of people.
More people than he has.
All right,
that's a great point.
You got me.
Wow.
Since we're talking MCU,
God did.
Shout out to Pedro Pascal. He's about to be Reed Richards from Mr. Fantastic.
Oh yeah, do you have all your castings you pulled up for us that you know about? I just wanted to see whatever city.
Somebody got 2 castings.
He's the only casting thing they've done so far.
Well, we saw Sydney Sweeney. That's all I care about.
Jacob Elordi, he got like GQ like Man of the Year or some shit.
Yo, hey. Fuck Jacob Elordi, bro. You see how he was talking about, I don't want to, he didn't want to be Superman and Superman Legacy because he's like, that's too dark to me. Like, bro, Jacob's a whole fruitcake. And
that's crazy.
Is Jacob Elordi the dude from
he was gay and like abusing women.
First hour and 18-minute podcast of all time.
Bro, he was abusing women and beating chicks up.
He was abusing women. He was abusing
Euphoria.
men. He was
talking about fucking
himself.
I can't be. Nigga, what was the woman he was with? He choked out the Spanish bitch.
Yeah.
Did he choke her?
He definitely got physical with her.
We did fed asphyxiation.
No, and he was. I swear he definitely got physical.
He was mentally abusive with what's her name?
But nigga, I can't be Clark Kent, aka Superman.
He said it's too dark for
me. He said it was too dark.
Maybe that means the next Superman is going to be like taking a different like path.
Like a nigga?
No.
Oh shit!
I meant like a darker path,
like Homelander,
like Brightburn or Homelander or something like that.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Why is there not a Brightburn sequel?
Brightburn is one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. That movie was incredible.
We got Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards. We got a bunch of pushbacks from Marvel movies. So there's only 4 Marvel superhero movies next year. We got Venom.
Only 4.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a hell of movies.
So we got the Green Bean Five. Is someone with Green
No.
And $1,000 and Louis Vuitton socks.
Is that Columbia Bank?
Nah, those are Louis Vuitton socks.
Double agent.
Louis Vuitton socks. So we got
that works though.
Venom is November next year. We got Deadpool.
Is that a Sony movie?
Yes, but Sony Marvel.
It's not Sony Marvel.
Because
Sony movies are not Marvel movies for sure. I don't care that they move Marvel characters.
They're Marvel characters.
Yeah,
though.
but they're ass.
Okay, whatever.
They're always ass.
Have you seen all of them?
Yes.
Have you seen?
I have not seen Mobius.
Have you seen all the Venom movies?
Yes.
You watched both of them?
Ass.
I didn't watch the second one.
He's lying.
But
anyways, so we got
I like the first one.
We got Venom 3 next year. We got Deadpool 3. We got Madam Web, and what's the other one?
Craven got the movie coming.
And Craven.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't give a fuck. Craven's about to be hard.
No, are you saying that off the game?
Hey,
no, I was saying that before.
Craven got his fucking nose wiped in the game.
Yeah, he got his fucking nose wiped. In the movie, though, he slapped the nigga upside the head with a bear trap, and that shit claps on the nigga in the trailer. Oh, yeah, this shit's about to be hard.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. He was on some super slick shit until he wasn't.
Yeah. So we got 4 Marvel movies next year. And is there any DC shit coming out next year? Superhero shit?
Well, who would care about that?
DC?
Jamal said that you were rewatching Aquaman.
I'm gonna watch it before Aquaman 2. Hey, I watched when you see
that first Aquaman movie is so butt.
What's DC stand for? The
Detective Comics, bitch. But Aquaman 2 is about to be
Detective Comics, bitch.
Shoot the guys in the movie?
That's crazy. But
you didn't get what I said. Never mind. We good.
But what was it? Is there any DC movies next year?
Literally don't care. I think every person that listens to this podcast knows that DC is banned here. And banned by me and me only.
They've been fucking up.
Yeah. Dog, they're so ass.
We got the Joker sequel, which you're not going to watch.
Oh, the musical.
You are
not
going to
watch
watch
that
it
in theaters.
No, you are going to watch
it. But I'm not
going to watch it in theaters.
Yeah, I'll probably whatever my day off
I probably will.
I probably should watch that Wednesday morning.
It's a musical, right?
So they're saying the whole thing is not supposed to be a musical.
But there's going to be musical sections. You're about to watch Joaquin Phoenix singing up and down the stairs.
Well, Miss Marvel had a musical section.
Why?
Because
it makes sense.
Princess of a planet where their speech is done via song.
In musical, via song, yeah.
I'm not ever going to watch
Honestly, it's not that bad. Because there's a part in there where, like, you see Tiana Paris about to hit the Dougie.
And she was having fun on that planet.
Yeah.
For real.
She think it's fucking that season.
Hey, yo. Look. Respectfully.
Yeah. That's a queen right there. Tiana Paris.
Acting her ass off.
Yeah.
Blake.
Double entendre.
Speaking of singing, click that God did leak. So some random
rules on the airplane, folks. Rules on the airplane.
I saw this the other day.
Your Twitter is signed up. What you mean don't use this browser? Twitter is signed in on here. What you mean you don't use this browser?
I really don't.
Nut ass freak bull.
Yikes.
So Bobby Storm, who is a gospel singer that apparently no one's ever heard of.
I can't even select that window.
Because it's not a Safari. It's got to be a Chrome window.
No, it's the same browser.
Oh.
Jesus Louise.
What just a shitty operation we're running here.
Well, I was saying, he does not use Firefox. He just put us on this browser.
That's what I use when we record.
Yeah, and he's never had to do any type of work.
What if the one where your bookmarks is
on Twitter?
I don't know.
No, I'm dead ass. This is what I use. I'm gonna do this in Last of Us season 2. That nigga's about to get slimed out in the first episode.
Jamal, why would you say that?
Oh,
you're spoiling it for people who haven't seen
Last of Us spoilers.
So Bobby Storm was on this plane on a Delta flight.
Shit.
You're good. Don't even worry about it. It'll be fine. People will love it. Listen, hey, we've only done one live show ever. It's rough,
messy,
and half of us are blackout drunk. Blake is not going to remember any of this tomorrow.
I do. I look at her face.
So Bobby Storm,
she wants to keep singing.
She's the only person that clapped. Bobby Storm is on this plane. She announces that she's nominated for 2 Grammys. It doesn't sound like she was going to the Grammy Awards because they're not this week. And so she tells people that a couple of people clap. She starts to sing, and then I think the right thing happens, quite frankly.
Yeah, man. Somebody kick this bitch off the plane. Nobody's trying to hear that shit.
Is it coming out of those headphones?
I do feel like it's coming out the headphones.
I feel like it's coming out of the headphones.
God damn it. It's fine. It's going to go to the recording. You've seen this, though, right?
Mm-hmm,
so I don't need to play the audio.
He asked her, ma'am, are you willing and able to be quiet?
So I'm not going to lie to y'all. I've literally had this flight attendant on one of my flights before.
That guy?
Mm-hmm. I remember him because he's like very like that's
strict.
not normal.
Oh, okay.
You said straight?
Strict.
Oh.
He does seem like he would just be strict in general.
Both are also not common on Delta flights leaving Atlanta.
Yeah, no, definitely.
You're being ridiculous.
Shout out to the community.
The community. We need to trademark that. We got to get some Bermuda.
We didn't make that shit up.
I swear we did.
I think we did.
I thought we made up Bermuda.
Okay.
Actually, if we trademark that and get shirts, does that just make us a blood podcast?
I think we make us appropriately culture. We're not a part of it.
It's hella funny that she is like looking. She's like looking for a savior.
Shout out to having finger waves and being problematic.
Shout out to finger waves here. I thought finger waves were kind of hard.
Them some big ass finger waves too.
Shout out
like
to,
a palm wave.
Shout out to clear glasses frames.
Yeah. Shout out to sugar free. Yeah. Finger waves.
Shout out to using God to cover up your problematic behavior.
That's what a lot of people do.
Most people do. So she starts singing. First off, so in the longer version of this video, they show her she's like walking up to the front of the plane because she was gonna go grab that phone where you can like sing over the loudspeaker.
I told you all thoughts happened before, right?
This exact thing.
Oh my god! All right, so you're a TikToker. You use TikTok kind of a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
You ever seen the dude who doesn't have any arms or legs?
Nigga, what?
I think
no arms and no legs.
You did tell us about this.
He like built like a Pop-Tart.
He's built like a Pop-Tart. No,
I have not seen that guy, but I will say there's a woman that lived in our old apartment building that had the same thing.
All right, well, she wasn't popping. She wasn't lit.
Yeah.
Okay, so the dude who he's lit, he's from Australia, and he's like big in like the Christian rally circles, like where they have like the big like preach festus, preacher manias. Either way, so he has no arms and legs, and he was on my flight from Dallas back to Colorado Springs.
How you believe in God? You ain't got no extremities.
Something happened. I don't know what happened. I didn't click his thumbnail.
Okay,
just like he didn't click his thumb.
How you?
But
pray?
Either way, I'm saying like
get on my knees.
Get on your nubs.
The man who was with him was like 6'4", and he got in the aisle while we was late on the runway and was like, "Hey, I just want to tell y'all, everybody out there, Jesus Christ loves you and he cares about you and he's waiting to talk to you and he loves you so much and we love you."
Niggas I got cancer.
That sounds like I'm about to die on this plane.
I don't know. We was just on the runway.
He's waiting to talk to you.
On the runway for like 40 minutes.
Oh, so he went on for 40 minutes.
No, we was on the runway for 40 minutes.
Okay.
He felt me to stand up and tell everybody that on the plane. They was like, they weren't in Comfort Plus entirely. They were like probably next to that. So
rich nigga shit.
No, they were like probably row like 15A.
Oh.
I will say, so in response to this and this video, planes are like the one place where I get kind of uncomfortable. Like I feel pretty comfortable everywhere, but planes are just like, this is just an uneasy space for all parties involved.
It's crazy how much you are putting your life at play to get to point A to point B.
Yeah, like we are just cruising to like people. I know people be like super freaking out over turbulence, and I don't like outwardly freak out, but when it does start shaking, I'm like, oh my fucking god, bro! Like, what if we about to crash or something? So I don't like when people start doing this. Like, I want to pray for everybody, or I want to sing some music to you, or like, don't shut the fuck up and sit in your seat until we get to where we're going.
Planes are one of the most insane things that we all do as people. Because like, if your man showed up to you and said like, "Hey man, I got this plate. I just need you put $100 in. I'll flip that 3 times." Like, but you were like, you ask him all these questions about it, but you get on the plane without asking
no questions.
What the fuck?
I don't ask nothing about the flight attendant.
Can't.
When's the last time? Blake, when's the last time you took a bus?
Who a shuttle count?
No, a bus.
I have no idea.
Like you got on the city bus, right?
It was probably in Europe.
So like a plane is basically a city bus in the sky. And if somebody on the city bus got up and started doing what this lady was doing, I'm like, man, shut your bitch ass up. Imagine being on a plane and somebody starts singing or starts like preaching to me or praying to us.
Shout out to my man's Marvino, who was my driving school instructor off of 6th Ave. He also drove the 2 bus, so he was about it. He had like the driving gloves, the leather ones with no fingers.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, he was dope. I fucked with
when I was running late for the school book, because I used to catch the 2 to get to school in the morning. I used to have to run to the bus. He would always wait for me.
What happens on your job when you're driving a bus that makes you think, I need to go driving gloves today when I get off of work? What happened?
I don't want my hands touching these dirty ass wheels. Somebody else might have been driving my bus after I got off. And you got to keep your hands clean for the bitches.
Jamal, you ever bought fingerless gloves?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're not dedicated enough.
You drive a lot.
But no, Bobby Storm singing on the plane and nobody like giving her like she's like people like him talking about the flight attendant don't want us to like speak the Lord's name, do all this.
He's the devil.
And that flight attendant looked like he go to church every Sunday. Like he looks like he got to church in multiple states. He might go to an alternative church, Blake. He might go to an alternative church, but he looks like he go to church often. He looks like he go to church often. Don't nobody want to hear you sing. It looked dark in that plane. I didn't see no light coming through them windows. So it's either late at night or early in the morning. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear you sing.
It's just be appreciative of other people's space and respectful, because that's rude. That's very rude. I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't care what was in your heart right at that moment. Like, there's another way you can get that mission off without getting that mission off. Like, you could have. There's a lot of stuff. I
hate hearing noise on the plane. Period. Like, I don't want to hear. I empathize hella with that dude. You remember early in the year where the dude was like,
"Oh, the baby behind him."
Did that baby pay extra to cry? Did that motherfucker pay extra?
That's
to
the worst part about the video. He wasn't necessarily wrong. You just can't.
He wasn't wrong.
You're just wilding on a baby. But I'm also
I have a kid, like,
bro. And you fly into SeaTac enough that you know our gates are fucked up right now. You might be on the runway for an hour. The last time I flew back into SeaTac, there was a baby sitting behind us. They were chill the entire flight. Like they cried a little bit when we first got on and took off. It was cool. But we got to the runway. We got there early. So they're like, hey, we're going to get you guys to our gate early. Oh, it took an hour. We ended up being like 45 minutes late. And those babies cried that whole last hour. I had noise cancellation headphones in. You can still hear a fucking baby directly behind you crying. And at multiple points, I'm like, I should tell this baby.
The fucked up part now is like I get entertainment out of like kids doing shit in public like that now, because like it makes me think of like my child and everything. But even then, like I still understand. Like I empathize with the folks that like don't want any part of this shit, because y'all didn't sign up for that.
I did not bring my baby.
You don't deserve to have to go through that. But like,
imagine somebody like you who like. Not that your daughter's like this, but like, let's say your baby's hella fussy at home. She crying all the time, and you're going on vacation to get away from it. And now the motherfucker behind you got a baby crying the whole time.
I'm gonna be 9 Mai Tais in. You won't be. I won't know what's happening.
You're gonna be blacked out. Oh man. But yeah, if you're on a plane, don't sing. Don't start preaching. Please don't start telling me how God wants to talk to me, because I'm gonna for sure think like I'm getting off the plane because the final destination is waiting. No sir. And the embarrassment too, like, you know how embarrassing it is to like talk in front of a group of people, even when you're supposed to be.
No, she has a mental disorder, and I'm not a doctor, so I can't diagnose that. But the fact you feel comfortable getting that shit off, there's something going on there, and I hope she finds the help that she needs.
And being combative about it.
She probably won't, because the fact that she thought that somebody told her to do that, and I'm not going to go further into that because my grandmothers are both still alive, and I don't want to lose their support, so I'm going to just leave it there.
This is a safe space.
Nope.
Oh, man. All right.
One of my sins be prayers every Sunday, so shout out to her.
Hey, and you probably need them.
I hit love on every message, and I don't say anything.
You don't even say thanks, Granny? It's a little fucked up. But if you say thanks, Granny, is she gonna call you? That's why you don't do it?
No, I just don't want to.
Oh,
you don't have to explain what I love about.
Okay. What are these things that we want to talk about next? The Madden players or Andre 3000?
We can go Andre 3000.
I kind of want to talk about Andre 3000.
the international player anthem played like when I was driving home off one of my playlists. And I didn't really get mad about this before, but then I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, he really said fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one thing where it's kind of like, he never really said he was going to drop a solo album. I think it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, he's so fucking like amazing at rapping and he's such a great rapper. It's like, yeah, give us a solo rap album, dude. But dog, think about it kind of like the Jay Electronica way, where it's like, we know Jay Electronica can rap. And then like he gave us a solo debut album, but it wasn't really solo. He's got Jay-Z on.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
How's it not?
Because we rap fans afforded him the lifestyle to do the shit that he's doing right now. And I wanted to call it bullshit right there, but I don't know that it's bullshit because I don't have nearly the palate to evaluate a flute album or a flute player. So this is outside of my realm, but we allowed him to do what he's doing right now. And I know he can't control what comes back to us, like or like the media outlets and how they advertise that shit. Yeah. But go to where the flute players go. I don't know where they go. I don't know if they don't go to Pitchfork because I never seen a flute album on Pitchfork.
It's just because he was
got a good point.
so great of a rapper and like in
his
space.
Like this album should not matter. This album should be coming on the Apple Musical Classical.
Don't come to our spaces to talk
it's not
about
going to be in the hip hop section.
It's for sure going to be in the hip hop section.
There's not going to be no words on it.
You know for a fact
I bet it's not.
Andre 3000.
It's after 9.
You can look at it. Go look up on Apple.
Did you look? Did you just look right now?
I'm about to look right now. I got you.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, like, I feel that you should be able to express yourself artistically however you want to do it, but do not come to the hip hop space to do that shit when we afford. You don't
want to hear Legend of Zelda beats?
I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna listen to this, but I'm not interested.
Okay. I don't really care. I will like listen just out of curiosity.
How long you gonna get past track 3? Probably not.
I'll probably like skip through. Like,
you're gonna be like, you're gonna hear track 1. If there's no 808, you're out.
Yeah, like whatever. There's no words on this. Like whatever.
Okay.
This turned orange. Should I worry about that?
Hit the button again.
How fucked up is it when it's orange? Nigger.
All right, I think you got that.
No, it's only green on that side, bro.
I've never seen that before. So new shit.
It's probably fine.
Yeah. Shout out to Tyrell.
Shout out to your confidence.
So I will say that
the episode or we don't.
I had to swipe over 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's on hip hop
5, 6 times on just new music to even get to new Andre.
Oh, it's colored in.
But it's listed as alternative.
Yeah. My mom told me she's excited for this, and my sister asked how come the flute's in his eye. And I couldn't answer her. I said maybe he's tapping on his forehead. It's third eye.
It's clearly like a little bit away from his body. It's like a forced perspective.
Okay, I got you.
Did you guys see the track list for this?
I've read the track list. My mom and sister at Fung Tai Dun yesterday. Didn't Tai Fung?
I swear I really wanted to make a rap album, but this is literally the way the wind blew me this time.
I'm gonna look on title real quick while you're doing that.
Hey,
the title?
The slang word pussy rolls off the tongue way easier than the word vagina.
Which is a fact.
I don't disagree.
That's true.
Why can you not? There's no way to like pull these up in full.
For All the Dogs Deluxe dropped today.
Yeah. People said Drake put out a disclaimer.
Yeah, because niggas was talking about that album sucked.
What did he do?
That album just only had like 3 songs on it.
Oh, he put a whole 6 songs out.
On a 30-song album already?
Him and J. Cole got a second one. He might have put a better verse on that second one.
I pray.
Oh, it is in the hip hop section.
3K?
Yep. On title.
Okay. Okay. On Apple Music, it's not. It's listed as alternative and it doesn't show up there.
Okay.
False claim.
E40 dropped the album today. Child,
rule of thumb, right?
Yep.
I gotta listen to that. I know it's like 48 songs.
Rule of thumb, rule 1.
Oh, fuck.
It is 23 songs.
2 or 3.
Y'all know who Mike Marshall is?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
You know Otis is?
No.
Turf Talk?
I know who Turf
Talk, yeah.
He got a song with YB, got a song with Trey the Truth. Bosco is on here.
Oh, wow.
So Bosco is dead.
Stressmatic.
Oh,
Mr. Fab. You don't know Mr. Fab.
Of course. Shout out to Dope Era.
G5. Zoe Osama. OT Genesis.
That's your dude. That's the dude you put us on.
Zoe Osama. He's violent as fuck. Shout out to him. Lil Russell. Be Legit. His brother.
Shout out to Be Legit. I fuck Lil Russell. Whenever I see him rapping in somebody's backyard.
You like Christian rap?
Lil Russell?
That's crazy. That's what he is.
I should say I fuck with him when he's rapping.
Maybe I got the wrong person.
You're thinking of Lecrae.
I'm thinking Lecrae.
Yeah. But Russell is very like positive.
BG since release
type rap.
You got to sing loud? No.
I don't think that's in Jamal's.
He is on. Yeah. Shout out to BG,
ever since I seen him showing off his braids like a bitch with a box braids and BBL.
Have y'all heard his freestyle on Shake Your Dress?
I just missed it.
Nope.
Just missed it.
Nigga, there's a crazy line there. He said, a dead kid with no pussy. I'm tweaking for some head.
All right.
Larry June, shout out Chris. Blyde Barson, as I've heard his name called, or Clyde Carson, depending on where you're
Somebody tweeted that they got locked in the bathroom at a Larry June concert and they stayed there for 4 days.
That's crazy.
Who was it? Never mind. Sorry.
All right, what else we got? I don't think we're talking about football this episode.
Probably going to skip the game
just
awards
so you know.
Nominees too. I voted on all
the
those.
Ravens beat the Cincinnati Bengals tonight. And
Joe Burrow's out for the rest of the year.
I had some shit on here that I wanted to ask all about. Well, I already asked you about the blackening, so I don't. I will say I did my vote on the Game Awards thing, and I do agree that we all need to start playing more games.
Yeah, niggas should be busy with work.
Niggas need to give me more time.
No, I mean, so I'll speak for myself because I fall into the trap of like, hey, we need one. Blake, you good on 2K? Blake, you good on 2K? And I accept and I go and I play 2K.
You are that guy.
That's me a lot of times. But like Resident Evil 4 was on there, the remaster.
Baldur's Gate, probably.
Baldur's Gate was on there. I really want to play that. Super Mario Wonder was on there. The only one that I know that we all touched was like Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. So, I do think I need to start playing more games, but like when I get off work, I feel like there's something about my like chemistry in my brain that changed when I turned 30 where like I don't want to like sit and like play a story game. I only mostly enjoy story games. When I get off work, I'm like, I want to have a drink, watch this YouTube video or something, or watch this show that I've been working on. Unlike you, I can't like play a game that got a story and watch something. So it's like I gotta play.
I can't do that anymore.
There you go, because you're getting old.
No, I'll tell you when that worked.
When you didn't have a kid.
Well, that's part of it, but I also like the small window of time when I found out I had ADHD, took medication for the ADHD. I haven't taken that shit for.
That's crazy. Yeah. That makes
you got ADHD?
That makes perfect sense.
I found out on his bachelor party. Because I'm not gonna say what happened. But we all did something.
I think I know what happened.
Where you should have had a different experience. And I was just like, "Hey."
Blake was like, "Wow, this is how you feel all the time."
That's so normal.
Weird ass nigga.
I can listen to your conversations without like worrying about other stuff at the same time.
That's hella funny.
Yeah.
But no, so like I be trying to like watch a show and like play a game at the same time. But if I like when I was watching Yellowstone, the only reason I watched all those episodes because I was playing MLB, where you don't have to like think about anything. But if I'm trying to play like Spider-Man, I can't watch anything, or I have to like pause and blah 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 blah. So it's like if I want to like catch up on the stuff that I care about, especially because like on here we mostly talking about fucking like shit that's happening in the world and not games. And so it be fucking it up.
We left out one big world situation.
and we're not going to talk about it now. Don't even mention it. Nothing. He's not talking about nothing. Move on.
We're not talking about the Palisades.
Stop.
You said the Palisades.
He said Palisades.
Yo, on True Crime Features from LA, that's where he used to go to steal the Jeeps. Just one straight.
What? You might be an idiot. You know, you the worst nigga I know. That's crazy.
Hey, shout out to the song Snoop Dogg had on that shit.
Yeah, I feel like us not living in the same place has been really good for the Critically Unfocused network. That's just crazy. You niggas are wild.
You are a fucking idiot.
You are too.
Yo,
I said specifically, don't say it. He goes, "Oh, you talking about?"
I thought you were talking about something else, maybe.
No, nigga.
I'm trying to think like what's going on bad in the world.
That's the one.
What can I possibly say that's going on in the world that I don't want to?
That's the one you probably can't really just bring up without a 40-minute disclaimer.
Jesus Christ.
R.I.P. to all the people, innocent people.
Where?
In Palestine.
No, what?
You
got to shift the style.
Did he just say Palpatine?
I don't know. He said Palpatine. Shout out to Palpatine.
Shout out to Star Wars.
For trying with Anakin, and he didn't really want to buy in the whole way you need to buy in. It's all good. You did.
Hey, I'm glad Hayden Christensen came back, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice.
You finished Ahsoka?
Nah, I'm 3 episodes in.
Oh shit! You ain't seen shit.
I haven't watched that. I know you guys watched Gen V. I haven't watched that.
Gen V was fire.
You seen the Fulio?
That's crazy.
Oh fuck! Now I forgot what it was, and I know I.
No, you know what it was. The man had a not an orientation, but an obsession with a certain fixture.
Certain fixture.
As holes. He liked holes.
Oh, that's what it was. Yep. Because
this man was obsessed with holes.
When he was doing the interview, he saw the hole in the tree. He was like, "Oh."
He told everybody to step away because if he sees a hole,
how many episodes is Gen V?
8.
Okay.
He's got to shove his dick into it.
He's got to put his dick in the hole.
So when the Fulio foot picture came in the chat, I was like, if y'all watch Gen V, this shit would be wild funnier to you.
And that's when I texted you. I was like, I saw him fucking all the holes. I was like, he means a hole in that nigga's foot.
That nigga's foot got fucked.
Hey, Gen V.
Did you hear the track he made afterwards?
Nah.
He had hate in his heart.
Of course.
He's not pushing peace.
Yeah, of course. I imagine that.
I will say the shit that Amazon puts out as far as content goes is so incredibly violent and disgusting. Like the scene where Marie, the psychic dude touches her, she blacks out, and she wakes up and he's standing over with his dick out.
Oh,
and
when she blew his dick up?
Mm-hmm. And they don't in a normal show, they'd be like, oh, you would just see him from behind and then blood shoots everywhere. They show his dick, and they show his dick enlarging to the point where it blows up.
You got to figure the lines that you were worried about when you are a streaming media company backed by the richest person on the planet.
Doesn't matter.
There are no lines.
There are no lines.
Yeah,
there are no lines.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I tried to get Amara to watch The Boys at one point, and I was like, I'm not even gonna have you watch anything beyond this.
I asked
read all of it, right? The Boys?
No, not all. No. I read through Hero Gasms because I heard that was crazy. And then
that's not
Hero Gasms is crazy.
Oh shit.
No, I don't know how much more is after that either. But yeah, that was it. I just read a little bit ahead when I looked them up.
Yeah, that show was fucking insane. I like it though. I like it. They just keep somehow inventing niggas who are stronger than everybody else.
You got to finish it. Homeland is scary.
No, yeah, or I finished the show.
I don't even. That's kind of a spoiler. The fact that I mentioned him, but he's scary
because he showed up and it was like.
But you got to think
everybody's done.
What happened in episode 3? That's it. That's it. She blew the person up because Marie meets someone who has the same powers as her.
Oh yeah, that was episode 6. The chick that's running for vice president has the same powers as her.
Yeah, the Indian chick who was in there who blew everybody's heads up.
Oh yeah.
Her and Marie basically have the same powers, but she uses hers different.
Yeah, and she kind of low key taught Marie oh, you can do more with this.
Yeah, you can do what I do.
And then Marie she blew somebody's head up with it.
Yeah,
so she started
because she knew that Marie knew that she had the powers, but she just had to teach her how to figure that out. Because since she can control blood, she can see that the Gen V is present in their blood or whatever.
Yeah.
And they have the hero compound. So, but you got to think them two people, they can kill Homelander, but that's the only people who probably can.
Yeah. Because he got blood.
I want to start reading them, boys. I want to start reading that or Invincible.
Sam might be able to.
If she could touch him, right?
No, I'm not Sam. I'm not talking about Kate. I'm talking about Luke's brother. The dude who's basically Homelander. He just is crazy.
Yeah,
so he has no control over his
ain't
powers.
gonna be able to sit him down.
Yeah.
If his Muppets start showing up and don't look like they're supposed to look.
When he was ripping the Muppets apart, and I was like, I know this is real people. This is not a joke.
Yeah, the Muppets don't look the way they're supposed to look. You gonna die. Homelander don't give a fuck either. Homelander's son might knock him off.
Yeah, it is cool that Homelander's been. He popped up in not more. Well, he's going to be in Mortal Kombat Pass, but he's in Call of Duty too.
He's been in Call of Duty, but that is dope. I just got the Spawn skin, but I don't have
And they got Starlight in there too. I know she'd be blowing people up with her eyes, right?
I don't know. I haven't seen her.
I thought she
they had Nicki Minaj and Spawn.
And 21 Savage.
I'm pretty sure Starlight.
He's in Call of Duty. Yeah.
That Zombies is fun. I've been playing that too.
I've heard that. I'm waiting for Jamal to buy it so I can play with my friends.
Omni-Man is fucking hard on Mortal Kombat.
We can run Zombies though. It's a 4-man squad, I think, 4 or 3.
Bet. I just don't
whenever.
I just don't want to pay for it. I'm waiting for
If not worth it, don't pay the full price for that game to get Zombies. I barely play multiplayer. I'm not gonna lie, so just wait.
Yeah, I'm ass.
They got me.
But all my homies at work be playing fucking Zombies, and I don't want to play that shit.
That's just fun.
I just don't want to pay for it.
All
right. What else?
Cassie, Kelly Oubre, Trey Monger. You all talking about that? Anthony Davis is a hoe. We did that.
Oh my god. We didn't talk about Anthony Davis being a hoe. Dog, LeBron put up a stat line last night. I think it was
the oldest triple double.
It was like 28, 9 or 11 and 11 or something like that. He's the oldest player with a triple double. He's sitting on the bench looking like he just got his fucking soul zapped out of his body. And then Anthony Davis is sitting there with 9 points. And I feel like
it's the second 9-point game he's had this season.
I wish Anthony Davis was just bad, honestly, because like when we're cooking, I'm like, who? Anthony Davis got to get. Oh, he got to get in here. He got to get in here. He's gonna do, and he never does.
Nobody's ever done so much. I mean, done so little and been paid so much in the history of professional sports.
But right before he had this weird stretch of being ass, he had like 5 games in a row where he was averaging like 32 points a game.
But what was before that game was the 9 points he got against the Heat and Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Yeah. And I can't stand a player like that because you come in with you can't gamble on him because you don't know if he's going to go for 40 or 4. You can't bet on him. Like you can't like hope as him being on your team that he's going to be good from night to night. I just wish he was either bad. I just wish he was bad.
I just wish he would speak up and say like what was going on because at this point, like with Bron being so old, I'm not saying like he's obviously tremendously productive, but there are more years of him doing that than years of him to come doing that. So I don't think the Lakers would like hold fast on Bron at this point.
Yeah.
I wish he would say what was wrong.
But I think what's wrong is he's kind of a bitch. Because I think it's just like a want to thing. Because
if he complained about what was wrong, we would know that was the case. Yeah, we would know that was the case.
And obviously LeBron, in my opinion, greatest basketball player of all time, so it makes sense that he can just like turn it on and do it when he needs to do it. But like Anthony Davis, I have seen you put up a 30 and 20 game on people.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck is it possible that you're held to like 9 and 3?
Yeah,
if you can do 30 and 20,
and it's frustrating because you got to be looking at Bron like if Anthony Davis was able to do like Jokic does every single night, where he has like a 28-point triple double potential every single night, then you probably look at like 3 more years of Bron, probably.
Yep. And right at this rate, Bron might be done by tomorrow.
We're probably looking for a speech for Bron about April time.
And honestly, when AD was bad, if his bad was like 21, 7 and 7,
19,
yeah, like just a normal bad
shooting.
But it'll be like, oh, you had 9 points, or you had 17 points. All of them were in the first half.
Yeah, how did you score 9 points in 31 minutes, sir?
What the fuck are you doing?
Jamal Crawford got 51 in his last game.
It kills me, bro. That shit makes me feel like you were just like the worst kind of NBA player to have on your team.
It's a low effort person, which is like the worst type of person to work with because it's like, regardless of what I've ever seen you do, I can't expect that from you ever.
Nope. If when you do it, it's nice, and if you don't do it, that's what I should have expected was coming. Yeah, it's like Trevor Lawrence in fantasy football.
Did y'all see? Y'all see? Gilly said he could be.
Jamal Crawford.
Yeah,
and Jamal Crawford responded, "Was like, what are you on?"
He was on. He said on the whole episode, he would smoke Gilly's boots.
Jamal Crawford would. I said Jamal Crawford would give Gilly 60 in a game to 11.
Mm-hmm.
Like that wouldn't even be like fun to watch. But I wouldn't even like click
Gilly
the link.
can hoop though. But
I don't care.
Yeah. They're setting it up. They're going to do it for pay-per-view. But I'm like, if y'all do that, you need to get Cam versus Mario Chalmers too, because he was talking crazy about him.
Cameron might be Mario Chalmers.
No,
I know.
Mario Chalmers hit D Rose with a game winner.
I think that Jamal Crawford would beat anybody who, if you've never played in the NBA, I don't think there's a chance you could beat Jamal Crawford.
He's gonna break your fucking hip.
Cameron explained us on Picket Run and complained about how sore they were for the entire week after that.
Got it. Okay, so not gonna work. But that means they probably played pretty hard.
Not being the king of Alaska.
Y'all think Joe Smith just got to shoot Cameron on site?
Oh fuck.
Because Cam set up the Bible babes.
I'm still not doubting this was a run out. Well, no, I don't think it was anymore. I don't think it was a rollout. But now option like plan B for me was that this is Joe Smith's kink. So I can't disprove that that's the case at this point.
That's a good point.
So I don't think he knew about it.
Her getting in the bus with Baby Alien though.
It looks crazy.
Step too far.
It looks crazy.
Step too far. If he doesn't divorce her, then he's in on it. Honestly.
Yeah.
That's all I've got.
Unless he just really needs some money.
I don't care. I will live outside.
I hope he had some fun though. I know he probably went crazy. He went to sandals together or something.
Went to sandals together. Yeah. Yo, you tell me my lady fucked Baby Alien, I will live outside.
She didn't. She said she didn't.
Not
Yo,
yet.
is that the goal for the next year on the podcast? We gotta get me on the fan bus
to fuck Baby Alien.
All right. What we got next?
I think you might have to get you on the fan bus.
Blake, scroll down.
That's it.
No, there's another sheet.
Tua.
Oh,
Wait, I put
Did I open the wrong one?
Yeah, that was the wrong one. Because there was one that had all your stuff on there and I had all my stuff.
Well, I got this Hip Hop Championships one, but like I don't like at an hour and 54 minutes. I don't know if I want to click that. And
That's a good point. Hey, look.
We normally try to give y'all two.
Look,
so.
we came when we did the coup. We're not talking football this episode. You guys just got to sit in on three good friends.
The pod parlay busted. Fuck y'all.
Getting together.
Yeah, dude.
For the first time.
Did all our teams lose?
Yes. Badly.
Yeah.
I fucking hate the fucking Chargers. I hope we fire our coach tomorrow, but that would be
We gonna play this week.
We play Green Bay this week.
Why couldn't we get Josh Dobbs?
That would
Josh. Hey,
would have been
I
better
don't
than
know.
Derek Carr.
Josh Dobbs needs no more. I don't know if he can get comeback player of the year, but he deserves something, bro.
He been fucking good.
Just for you, player of the year.
Yeah. Hairless nigga of the year award.
Well, that was uncouth.
Most aerodynamic player of the year.
Speedster of the year.
Shout out to all my ball niggas award.
Holy shit.
Nah, man, but shout out to Josh Dobbs, man. He balling out. That dude's fucking nice.
Yes.
This year, along what he's done, he about to get them white boy checks for the rest of his career. We
should.
be
Fuck
like
that
a backup. We get to
bullshit.
be a backup quarterback and be mid forever. Even to get the Chase Daniel check.
Hey, no, you should know that's a lie because no one came for Scoop.
Scoot still got a job though.
Barely.
He still got a job behind the other black guy.
What the fuck is going on with it?
Tarod still got a job.
Yeah.
It might be
you
shut up
kill
with
him.
us.
They might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right. Well, I think this is it. Thank you guys for tapping in with us. Look, this was unconventional. We did some crazy shit.
The angles is angling.
Oh,
Hey.
what did you give the Marvels out of 10? What would you give it out?
That
I
was
knew you
3
were
hours
asking me
ago.
this shit.
He didn't
I
say
didn't
what
give
the
it a
score was.
number.
Yeah. I give it a 7.
Is it on the comic scale or the movie scale?
Just one period. What would you give it?
That's
On the Marvel scale.
6.
Okay. We're close.
Sounds like a 4 to me.
Yeah.
Nah,
Movie scale, 4.
It ain't that bad. Because I think Thor's a 4. 4 or 3.
On like a Marvel scale or the comic scale or the movie scale?
Just period. That movie's ass.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I thought that was fun.
Damn, man. Yeah. Well, what was it? It is nice recording everybody together. This is nice. I wish we could do this more often. This is fire.
Yeah. We just got to get Blake to sell his house,
Yeah.
get a different job,
I feel like we'd be on
move his
bullshit a lot
daughter's
too often.
school, get his wife to get a different job.
I feel like we'd be
relocate.
drinking a lot.
I can't.
Recording live.
I'm up. If there wasn't a bed behind me that I'm about to lay on. Like I'm about to put Tyrell's ribs in a fucking towel and eat the rest of them. I'm sorry.
I cooked ribs and brought them here just so you guys know it's not my actual
I have
ribs.
no silverware.
You don't need silverware for
I don't have any like tableware, cutlery, anything.
Just call room service, nigga.
I have a half bottle of water.
Put the ribs in this cup.
Ribs in a cup is crazy. Nah, man.
About to
Do you
do
even got a microwave in here?
My sister asked me that. I don't
What
think I
kind
do.
of fucking weak ass
I
4-star
had
hotel
one
is this?
before my sink flooded and I needed to move rooms and it
Hey.
downgraded me. So shout out to this hotel.
They
Won't
downgraded
be
you.
back.
They downgraded you on a Thursday too. Like there definitely wasn't people in the good rooms. They could have gave you like a suite.
If you have a ball downstairs, I don't know.
Oh,
It's
that
all
might
good.
be it. That might be it.
Probably got a block.
All right. Was that it?
Episode 128. I think we out.
I think we are.
Spend time with your parents, folks,
Hey, man.
Shout
Shout
out
out to
to
holiday
everybody.
season.
and your grandparents. Bye.
Play turkey bowls.
Respect.
Peace.